Yo! Good morning, guys! I have returned. Welcome back. Good morning! Let's go! Oh, hope you guys are having a good day today. Let us make some good games, shall we? Hope you all had a wonderful time, chat, guys, everyone. Yesterday was a great day. I was really happy to talk to the guy. For those of you who don't know, yesterday we talked to one of the developers of Gnomes, really powerful, successful tower defense game.
Countdown to next.
And the guy had a lot of really good stuff to share. You know what a question was that I forgot to ask him, even though I thought about it while he was talking? About the name. Because if you just put in Gnomes, when we did that in the very beginning, before it showed up on Steam, it was actually like way far down the list on YouTube. And now, I wonder if they are paying ads for this. So that they show up like higher in the list. Because when you Google Gnomes, the first thing you wouldn't expect is a game, right? So that's... I forgot to ask him though. Powerful, that's what Joe Rogan would say. Great interview. You like it, yeah? You liked it? This is second channel. Let's do some C++ game dev, my brothers. Indeed, my man. Hello, Free Space, my man. Inmate Return Zero, Warlock. Good morning, you guys. Hope you have a good day. Yeah, man, I'm hot as hell, bro. I took a bath just now. That was good, bro. Oh. Had a stressful day so far. I'm like, my wife's sick again.
Am I so out of touch?
So I had to take care of Zoe in the kindergarten, which is fine. I love doing that, but it's been a bit stressful, let's say that. Yo, my man Reticide, thank you so much for the support, bro. Yes, and yesterday we talked to the Gnomes dev, and he gave all kinds of tips and how they went through development and how he got into game development and all of that stuff. And what I took away from him the most was the ability to see a project through to the end, even if you know that it won't be successful. That one impressed me a lot, because essentially what he said was, let's say you build a game and you get to the point where you have something playable and you give it out to players, the actual audience, let's say Reddit, itch.io, that early stage where you have some sort of prototype. It's not been tested enough yet, so it's kind of a rough phase, but it's still enough of a game to show to people so they can play, they can win, they can lose, they can repeat. And then your reception is so bad, no one cares about the game, barely anyone even gives you feedback, so like the reception is very low and your posts on Reddit, they gain no traction, no one's interested, that you still then find a way to finish that project in a reasonable amount of time, like let's say it's a couple of weeks, see it through to the end, still release it, and then move on. Like, I found that incredible, because I never saw it that way. How about finishing on time? Yeah, something like that. So like this ability to think in terms of time investment so much, that's a sign of a great developer, someone that has seen the reason why some people fail, and he did, and so that's amazing. I love that. That's the one thing I took away the most from the interview yesterday. There are many tricks you can do, specifics and stuff like that, but that was great. Hello, Mr. Null Exception. Good morning. And I asked him, I know we went a little bit long, like I think 3 hours or something. It was fine for him, he said. Like, it wasn't a big deal. And like he needs a bit more practice talking on camera anyways. So a little bit. Yeah, we went a little bit long. Yeah, I mean, it was fun talking to him, I have to say. It was awesome. Like, when do you have the chance to talk to someone that knowledgeable, right? So I feel like we had to squeeze it out as much as possible, right? So give me all of your information, come on! And well, I think we did, right? Hello, Mr. Kepster, good morning. And Lolboy too. And Null Exception to you, good morning. When's the water get animated? This is not the important part, not too much. Please don't squeeze him for information. Okay, so essentially, you guys gave me feedback. What we're gonna do today is do a little bit of work on the game. I'll do the bulk off stream when I can code in peace. But we do a little bit of coding on the game, and I'll do another update for the demo version. Let me actually test. Toggle. Oh, Steam's not running, yeah. So I can't toggle Steam stats. But essentially, let's open up Steam. What's happening is that I added in a test update for fixed positions, and you guys didn't like it too much. And the one person that gave me the best feedback was Happy Rosenroth. A long time. Oh, great. Let me kill him. Delete. Ban. Good stuff. Ban, yeah. Let me see. It's a bot. It's not a person, it's a bot. That's why I said kill him. What was I saying? Yeah. So the one person that gave me the best feedback was Happy Rosenroth, and I'm not gonna show his like DMs, but essentially he made a really good YouTube video detailing the feedback about the fixed positions. And I think the strongest point that he had was that the fixed positioning makes the game harder, and you cannot pixel perfectly place your units, but you have to use the fixed positions, and that then determines your strategy in a way where if you place a healer in this slot here to the left, then the next unit to the healer in 99% of cases will be a ranged unit, because the healer is able to reach him. So if you place a healer in this slot, you know that you can get away with a ranged unit here, here, and here, because the healer is gonna be able to heal, let's say, in a radius where she reaches even down here. So that one would be a slot for a healer, and therefore it limits your ability to place units, aka the strategy, to only a handful of strategies that might actually be possible. And that is one reason. And another reason is a null exception said that too. You guys were arguing in Discord a couple of days ago about that too, I think. My ability to pixel perfectly place the fixed positions for you is probably not there. So I, as the developer, could pre-place some positions in suboptimal spots, and there could be better spots to make it more interesting, but the act of finding those is, given the time as well, is very likely not going to happen, which I agree with. So while these positions can work, and they make the game harder, and they make you think about where to place units, and they can work, in most cases, in the way that it is currently, it is not worth it. The time investment is too high for it to be worth it. And it would be better if I spent my time just creating enemies that are anti-devball. And so this is the, I'll show you, this is the smallest dev, or the biggest devball that you can make. I have increased the radius on the units to a point where they cannot stack very close to each other anymore. So this is the closest they can get. So they need to have a little bit of a breathing room here, right? So they don't want to die, they want to suffocate. So they need some space, okay? And that is the closest you can put units together. And then the most powerful abilities will be AoE abilities that hit a multiple of these. And then you are forced to spread out. Like, for example, the boss in this level has AoE abilities. That's the idea. Let me see here. Good morning, Coco. Hello there. I hope you're doing good, bro. Hello, AQ, my man. That's a Fedora, bro. How's it going? You as the developer end up forcing the strategy on the player, Serge. Kind of, yes. But I can also make it a puzzle, null exception. You would need a full designer in it. Yeah. I would need someone that only does the fixed positionings and then tweaks them. Cakez, I legit enjoyed the interview with the Gamedev. How did it feel hearing him tell you advice that was the opposite on everything you have done up until this point? Reality check, wake up call, what's your thoughts? I already knew this. I already knew my mistakes. What was completely new to me was, and I said that earlier, probably before you joined, the one that, let's say, blew me away and that stuck with me was, you make a game, you have a playable prototype, you put it out to the public, you get shit reception. That's what happened to me. The ability to then see the project to the end, finish it in a reasonable amount of time and work on the next, rather than quit right here on the spot and move on to the next. So basically, somewhat of a sunk cost fallacy, but seeing it through to the end to gain the experience of the last little bit and put it into the next game too. And so that impressed me a lot, because I always was under the impression that you do a prototype, and you don't have to do it this way, but I think it's a reason for why that could be really important. You don't have to do it, but yeah, for me it was that was great hearing that. And the other stuff I already knew. I knew that I wasted my demo. I knew I wasted the launch of my Steam page. I knew that the playtest is mostly there for playtests and not yeah, so basically, so yeah, if I were to make a new game, I would not do these mistakes. But am I like, what's your question? How did you feel? Wake up call. The wake up call for me happened when I saw the king is watching. That was my wake up call. So it happened earlier. Couple of weeks, months earlier this year, but it happened this year. Yeah, this year basically was my wake-up call. And so now when I see any developer that is not doing the things like putting out the game and asking people for feedback and creating actual playtests and going to the Steam route, I see that mistake in them. It's a mistake not to do that. But what do you still need to work on before you are able to release the game, Cakez? Content, and we had a little bit of a discussion about whether I should be using... Is it still open? Nah, it's not open. Whether I should be using forced positions. So like, for example, you can only place a unit in this exact location on the map and nowhere else. And then, like, there are fixed positions where you can place units. You can't just stack them up like this anywhere. And I tried that out. That slowed down my development a little bit, but otherwise we are mostly... The systems, excuse me, the systems are in place now. They will stay. We need more content. So one content thing could be, and hopefully I wrote that down. There was one more upgrade path here. I forgot. Let me think really quickly. Oh yeah. One more mechanic, and it would just be an additional mechanic, would be to bring back the... How do I do that? I guess I'll unlock all heroes. Let's see what happens. Yeah. To bring back the tree. But I pre-placed them. And this is an idea from Null Exceptional. I like that a lot. And these are inactive. Let's say they don't have any they're just how do you say that, dried out when they are alone. And the moment you place something near them, they get activated and they start generating money. for you. So I could put a tree here in this location. And then if I place a unit near them, and it would be a radius that would indicate that he's active, right? If I place a unit near them, like gardening them, right? They would become active and generate oranges over time, so farm money. And then that creates an incentive to spread out on the map and capture these trees. That could be the first thing that I add in. Oh, the last little bit of content. The content, and then we could do an upgrade lane for that too. Like increase the money generated, increase some defenses or stats for units surrounding a tree. Stuff like that. Like making the tree be like some buff thing that will then also act as buff areas. Right? Money tree is a good idea. I feel that most levels have a bit of an economy problem. May help with both the dev balling and the money shortages. Yeah. That would be a good idea. And so one thing I'll do though first right now is I'll do another update patch for Steam. I have fixed some of the items, added in a couple of new ones. The Wand of Sparking, for example, that one. Happy Rosenrot kept selling this item. Like, it made me really sad because I spent a lot of time thinking about this. It's actually a quite fun item, but this guy kept selling it. So I wonder why he sold the item. I guess he was a lot of money or something. One thing I need to work on with the new update is make these base items more common. They are not common enough to the point where the tier 1 items overweigh them. Damn, the shop looks good. You like it? Awesome. Awesome to hear, man. Let me unpause notifications. Hi, Mr. Psycho. So yeah, I think we could implement the money tree right now. I wonder how we could do that.
Am I so out of touch?
And also...
No.
Action81 just subscribed.
Don't be afraid of poor marketing and you'll be stronger.
They don't have a...
Good game will sell nonetheless.
What about skill trees,
the money
though?
will come to you.
The skill tree, like the money, this should be something else, I guess.
Joined.
This should not be a unit.
Back to my favorite Vulcan and Godot stream.
This should probably not be a unit.
Please keep your functions shorter than 5 lines.
These fucking softwares!
Yeah, this should probably not be a unit. We'll see. I mean, we'll do 1 hour coding Jesus and then 2 hours the tree. Oh yeah, I was gonna push to Steam. Hello Iffy, how you doing, man? Good morning. Let me check YouTube as well. Good stuff. It's awesome to hear that you guys enjoyed the interview yesterday. That was great. I was having a blast as well. And give me an honest feedback here, you guys. Maybe Solform, because you were like saying something honest earlier about the camera. Like how often... I did not have time to watch the VOD yet. How often did the camera break, you guys? Was it really annoying? Did it happen that often? To be honest, this game might not be a hit, but for a first release, I think it's still pretty good. And it's visible that you came a long way since you started, so let's go. Excited to keep following, see what the future holds. Gamedev is hard. Keep up the good job. Awesome. 35? 45% of the time? Really? It was pretty often. For 30 seconds every 5 to 10 minutes. Camera was a bit... Yeah, the thing is that whenever Discord... Let me see here. Whenever Discord was not focused on top, it would like lag out the camera for some reason. That was really annoying. And I don't know what I could do about that. And I was using Discord as a browser source, so... It was whenever Discord was not focused. Really annoying. Yeah. So yeah, sorry about that, guys. I was hoping this wouldn't be the case. But hey, that's what you learn from, right? Maybe streamer mode? I don't think it's streamer mode, to be honest. You think so? It didn't ruin anything though. It was fun conversation. Yeah, I had a lot of fun, and he didn't say anything negative either, and he didn't say that it was bad that we took so long. So I would assume that he had a lot of fun too. Okay, guys, pushing to Steam now, so you guys can enjoy the new demo. Oh wait, now I remember what I wanted to do. I wanted to go into tier 1 items. Tier 0 items actually, and I wanted to make some items more common, like the sword, the bow, maybe the broken shield. These ones are important. The club, is it tier 0 item? I feel like the club should be a tier 1 item. It is a tier 1 item. Stuff. Bow is important. Wand, maybe 1,500. Staff, broken shield. Okay, good. Make these more common so you guys can farm a little bit more using the shop. What's about the coding Jesus? Oh, well, I got linked a video of him roasting a newbie developer, so we're gonna see what this guy has to say about this newbie developer's code. Okay? Talking from such a high horse, this Mr. Coding Jesus doesn't even know that there's already a Jesus Christ of C++ online. Okay, he took my name. What is going on here? But yeah, we'll see, right? First things first. Pushing to Steam. When do we release the next demo? It's already released. You can do ! demo.
Hello.
If you want to test it out. I'm pushing another one just now. Where is it? When you build, does it go to Steam? No. I have to do some stuff by hand as well. I can automate almost everything, but I always have to do the Steam part by hand. So that means going to Steam on the website, setting it to the main project there, and then pushing it to the public. This is not the pirate software thing again? No, I saw that. Like some newbie developer, I don't know who that is. No, I did get aware or become aware of Mr. Coding Jesus when the pirate software stuff happened. Yeah. But I mean it's a new developer, some other developer. For a second, no, listen, man. The interview was great yesterday, but I've also got to do other stuff, so I can't always interview people. There will be some more in the future, for sure. Seeing how you guys liked it, it was great. So I will try to get some more in the future. Yes. Right now I'm a little bit on a hurry though. I have to bring Zoe to kindergarten every day and stay there. So I'm a little bit behind on work, even though I'm here. KC Moratori next. I don't think he would talk to me, to be honest. Stylized Edge, I appreciate you following, man. Kings on Prime's podcast. I think I need a big, somewhat of a bigger following to go there first. Which we'll get to. We'll get to over time. I'm working on it. All of the stuff that we do on stream is saved, guys. So that will all be on YouTube. It's all in the production. Though the game is a little bit more important right now. So that is my first priority. Interview Superco. I think we can interview Superco when he releases his new game, yes. But right now, no. Uncle Bob. I liked Uncle Bob to the point where people started criticizing him. Then I re-evaluated my views. After a few years, I realized the guy was right all along. Uncle Bob? Who's Uncle Bob, you guys? Never heard about that. Interview your mama, interview these nuts, bitch. How about that, bro? Huh? Alright, so this is the stuff that I have to do by hand. Push that to the default branch. Then go over to the Steam app and confirm that. This is something... I don't think you can automate that. Steam makes you do these steps for whatever reason. I don't know. Does someone know the reason why you have to do this? The Coding Jesus guy irritates me so much. As part of his pitch for his qualification pitch, he held up a few books and said he has 5 years of experience. All that just screams too much that he's still a novice. No, I did see the pirate software stuff, like the coding stuff, and like I'm totally indifferent to any of the feedback there. But I saw that, like the reasoning behind many of these things, and while on paper he's right, and like many things he says is just he is right about. For example, you don't have to have the most perfect code if you are able to ship a product. And then there are certain, let's say, like I don't use them, but they exist, and they're not called constructs, but they're called design patterns. Let's say that. And clean code. And so my stance on these things is somewhat... I'm averse to these things, because I feel like it makes you think in terms of buckets rather than in total freedom. That's how I see it. Like, maybe that's the best way to put it, actually. Because you see a problem and you think design pattern, and you're not thinking data in a way. So like I see more I see the data flow rather than a pattern there, which obviously, okay, you can always apply a design pattern and you try to put data first, but I feel like then that puts the code first, which is secondary in my opinion to how you transform the data. Because the moment you know how to transform the data, everything else is just a set of instructions. And you just use the most optimal or the easiest set of instructions that you can think of. Data-oriented design pattern. Yeah, you can call it a pattern, but it's not. It's a way of thinking. Did I publish? Yeah. So, guys, there's a new... It's not a new patch. It is essentially a revert back. I reverted back the change of fixed positions, and now you can put units everywhere. One would say a way of life. Yeah, so this is a new patch, but let us talk about Mr. Jesus Christ, I guess. Who is this guy? Junior Dev gets a wake-up call. Oh my god, what does that mean? And also 22 downvotes. That's probably one of my downvotes, because I'm one of the data-oriented guys, but maybe he talks about that too. So this is a Junior Dev, and he made Astrobot PS5 game. Astrobot? Wait, isn't that the crazy... Junior is basically you're lying, you're wrong. I'm probably close to intermediate, so 5 minutes. See you in 5 minutes. Great band, by the way. Thank you very much. Yeah, good stuff. See you in 5 minutes. I saw this one. Yeah, so interesting. Astrobot is the very successful game that won Game of the Year. That shouldn't have won Game of the Year, because most people would have chosen otherwise. But hey. Whatever, dude. Let's not get into that discussion. Like, nothing against the devs of Astrobot, by the way, okay? It's purely... My quarrel is purely with Game of the Year, guys. Huh?
How would you write a lambda in...
That is so quiet, I cannot hear a single thing, my friend. How about I boost you to 200%? How's that?
C++.
I mean, I didn't really have an internship before this summer, and I got an internship in C++ this summer.
Okay, guys, 300%, 250?
Okay.
I was pretty lucky in getting that.
That's better. Okay, starting again. So this is the last time I start again. Sorry, guys. Let's move on. Come on.
How would you write a lambda in C++?
You don't need to know how to write a lambda in C++ to make a game, bro. What's that question? Huh? I know how to write one, though. They can be very useful. Oh, come on, man. Oh, you're angry that I pause? Oh, I see. Why would you ask that? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Okay.
I mean, I didn't really have an internship before this summer, and I got an internship in C++ this summer.
Okay.
I was pretty lucky in getting that. State school, like top 200, so like it's not anything big at all. And I'm in going into my final year. So, yeah, you know what? Just grow me. I'm ready.
Today's video sponsor is me. I built this platform called
I heard that before.
getcracked.io because I noticed that candidates were really struggling in the knowledge round. That doesn't just mean language knowledge. It also means things like
Bro, this is very laggy. Is that built by you?
concurrency, data,
Holy
design
moly.
patterns, networking, computer
Is it just a terrible video? Is that me? Am I lagging?
architecture, operating systems.
No,
This
he's
platform
smooth.
covers it all. We have over 600 questions from 3 different languages: C++,
Free your ego per question. Gauge your knowledge. Commonly asked questions. Shall we do that later? Shall we do that later, you guys? Non-premium questions. Get paid, contribute questions. Get paid to contribute questions. Premium questions. Interview guides. Advanced filtering. Aha, so there's he's selling his course already. Okay.
Now, our questions aren't only multiple choice. We also have real coding problems.
Define, what is this language? Python? Okay, Python. Add ints, a and b, a plus b, print. Assuming Python version, what is the output of the code below? Adding ones together should be 2. Wait, add int, a plus b. It returns an int. 3. It prints 3. What is this end? Comma? Oh, I see. It prints out the number 3 and then it puts a comma after that. So 3. Wait, it prints the function call? Is Python different? Does it evaluate the function call and then print it? Or does it print the function call? Type error? I would assume either a type error or it prints the function. So none of these things, actually. What the hell?
Code
Python sucks,
formatters?
bro. 1 + 1 is 3. Oh, I see. It's 2.
Make sure to check it out. What version of C++ are you comfortable with?
So I'd say mostly like 11.
C11.
Oh, wow, so you're like really stunted on
Yeah,
C++.
yeah. There's a lot of legacy code that like I interact with.
Which compiler do you use?
G++.
Okay. Can you name me one other compiler?
Yeah, GCC.
I mean,
Wait. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
What was the question?
G++.
Okay. Can you name me one other compiler?
G++.
Yeah, GCC.
I mean, that should be part of the same toolkit.
Oh yeah. I guess MS.
CL.
There's like a micro MS.
MSVC, CL compiler, GCC, Clang, I guess G++ or whatever. That's the same though. So I know these 3. You don't need much more. Is there one more? This guy sucks?
C or something like that.
Yeah, MSVC. Can you name me one more? I mean, usually most people know the top 3.
Yeah, that's true. No, I couldn't.
Okay, Clang is one.
Oh yeah.
Okay, don't worry about it. Let's start really simple.
Int main. Okay. Oh, I hate these people. I already hate this code. Why would you not do int I equals 0? So now here we get into one of those dog shit explanations again on why the curly brace initialization is much better, because it could potentially be some undefined behavior on some systems. Not saying that it never happened in C, but in C++, you need to use the curly brace initialization. Ah! And this is just so terrible to code, because you type I is 0. Then someone who has never seen code before can see what it means. Now they just see a dumb curly brace open and close, and they're like, Nani? What is that supposed to be? I don't know how to read code. I can never learn coding. That's what happens. Like, who thought about the syntax? Okay, guys, like real talk. Why do you do curly brace initialization? First time seeing an initialization in int with. I saw that most on initializing this with structs. But why do you do this? Huh? I totally agree with you. Yeah. Cake 77 years of work. Shut up. You can't const initialize? Bro, const initialize? This is a for loop. I hope Jesus says it's wrong. Yellow baby, we pray to Jesus. There is no gain, then this sucks. Okay, let's see.
So let's say we have a for loop.
And
I loop from I equals 0 until...
He says it. He says it? No, you're not looping from I equals 0. You're looping from I curly brace open and close. You need to say it right, bro.
I is less than 3.
And
then I do I++. Now... let's say I do int I equals 0, I is less than 3, I++, and then I have another loop that does int I equals 0, I less than 3, plus I. Does int I equals 0, I less than 3,
yeah, so one starts at 0, the other one starts at 1, okay.
What's the difference?
Come on.
The one of them won't, I think the...
Huh? Come on, man.
The post increment one shouldn't work because you're accessing index out of bounds, right?
No, you're wrong. What you talking about?
Shouldn't work. So if I was to print what I is in both of those loops, what would they?
It doesn't matter. Yeah.
Oh, I see. I thought you were like accessing like an array or something, or like a.
Should be the same.
No.
Well, wait. Like this is a trick question, 100%.
I think.
Think about it like this: it increments it first before it goes into this loop, so it should be 1 and 2, most likely, or just 1. It depends, right? No, wait, it doesn't matter, because it starts on 0, then 0 is checked. No, it's the same loop. It goes 1, 2, 3, and 0, 1. Yeah, it's actually the way I said it. Yeah.
I equals
4, but the post.
Let's see.
Yeah. The pre-increment should go up to 4. I should be 4.
No.
But the post shouldn't. The post one shouldn't.
No.
So if you were to say everything that's printed in each of those loops, so the first loop where it is the post, what is printed? We start at 0 and when we go I less than 3.
Yeah, so it'd be 0, and then this is the post increment.
The game looks easy in the background, by the way. I would one-shot that.
0, 1, 2, and then.
Yeah.
Is it being printed within the? It's being printed within the loop, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, why don't you just show him the code example on some page so you can look at
0,
that?
1, 2, and then 3, and then the pre-increment would be 0, 1, 2.
No.
Are you sure?
The reason why he's not able to say that properly has nothing to do with his coding skill. It's literally because he can't read the code. Sorry, but this example sucks ass. Yeah, talking about code is so dumb because you can't really, like, we are trained as developers to look at code and then make assumptions about that. When we explain code, now we have to draw code in our heads first, which takes time, and then we have to think about the result first. So it makes it much exponentially more difficult. I think this question is not that great. Let's say that. Let's be nice, okay?
That's not right for the post.
I would even go as far as saying he would have gotten it correct had he seen the code? So it's a trick question. The interviewee is not seeing the code, no.
Understanding of how loops work. When does I++ or ++I, when is that called? Is it called at the beginning?
It's a great question to make him look bad. I don't think that's the incentive here, bro.
Yeah.
No.
It'd be called. So it's just like the for loop, and there's just one line within it where it's I++.
The chat's so negative.
Let me print it out for you.
Sure.
Because I don't want any confusion. Because the thing that I dislike the most is when.
Yeah.
I think I'm extremely clear, but then like the other guy doesn't.
No. You just show him the code.
Yeah. You know what stood string is?
Yeah.
Okay, here it is.
Okay, how big is it?
Size of string. I have died. Who cares? Like, you don't need to know that. Who gives a fuck? It's probably a... Like, let's make an assumption, right? We know that std string needs to store a pointer to heap memory. It needs to store a pointer to an actual physical, let's not call it physical, to a fixed size array. So I can code it for you guys. It's easier if I code it, I think. Let's go here. So like the struct std string, right? Let's say that's it. It needs a char pointer to, let's call it text, I don't know, and I think it's 13 or 14 or 15. I don't know how large that is, and if that's not enough, then it needs a char pointer to heap location. Like this is a mem alloc or whatever. You were like, that's an alloc. That only happens though, that by default that's null pointer until this reaches more than 13, and then it goes here. And then it might need something else. I don't know. I don't know what the standard library does to, like, I don't know. Maybe it has like some, maybe it's not actually that. It's probably something more like an std, what's that called? Shared pointer or something of char pointers, I guess. And then that's the heap location or something? Because like then it can count references or something like that. Maybe some more people, I don't know, man. It's a dynamic array, or it's a dynamic, it could also be a dynamic array. So it's like an std, was it error? No, vector, right? Oops. It could be a vector too. Like, it's really difficult to say. How do you even type that? Like, it's a sharp pointer or character? Something like that. Is it that it needs a capacity, a size, and a point to the start of the array? Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, I suppose. So then it could be a vector. Yeah. So it could be this. But is it really important to know that? I feel like the functionality is more important than what's inside.
The string.
So let's guess the size of 13 bytes. Let's make it easy, 16 bytes, or let's say 12 bytes. I don't know, was it 15? Let's say 16. 16 bytes plus a vector. What is that? Heap location is 8. 20 to 30, something like this.
Am I so out of touch?
Well, you have the null terminator.
No.
And
Philip
so
Alexander just
a charge
subscribed.
1 byte. So is it just
pepperoni wasm.
initialized to like, you're just making an empty string right now?
Yeah, let's say how big is an empty string?
Would it just be one byte?
Bro, it kind of sucks, man. This guy can't see the code. Like, you gotta show him the code, man. You're showing us the code, but not him. My man, Mr. Philip, I appreciate you following. You supporting me. Thank you very much for subscribing, bro. Appreciate that a lot, man. Hello, Roni, my man, pepperoni.
Where does the string store its data?
I get to it later, but I didn't explain enough here. It's implementation dependent. Oh, wow. Okay, but a solid answer would be something like it's implementation dependent, but given that I know... Wait, are these actual questions you get asked when you do a C++ coding interview? It would be dumb in a coding interview too. I hope not. No way. Because that's a dumb question. Oh, I said 20 to 30, guys. 24 bytes. Hey. I guess I pass, eh? I won! 2 for 2, guys. Easy. Yeah, let's keep going.
Where does the string store its data?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Okay.
100% a string also has a fixed size array inside of it.
Let's
Has
shift to something else.
Or an std string is initialized with a vector of characters, and the initialization says the vector is 15 bytes long. So it takes away this part, and then it says, I want you to be 13 or 15 long. I don't know how you initialize a vector again to be a size of 15, but it could be a starting size of 15, and then the moment you get over that size, it'll start heap allocating. And then this could be on a stack.
What the stack is and what the heap is?
Yeah, this is
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so if in C,
Yeah.
I wanted to allocate an object on the stack,
Yeah.
how would I do that?
Object name. Give it your own name. Semicolon. Or you do equals and then curly brace open and close. Semicolon. That's what you would do. Okay, sir. Like this. Like this. Let me show you. That's on the stack, but it's a pointer on the stack, so that's a terrible example. It's also on the stack. That's a pointer on the stack. Let me find one that's not an actual pointer. Here. Steam global stats. That is a stack object. String. Object name. Give it your own name. Curly brace. That's what I would do. The vector length is saved in some struct memory address. Yo, Harry Dree, good morning. How you doing, man? Thank you very much for following. It depends on what you're doing, but it would be nice if you know how a string works in modern languages if you use it. Yeah, I mean, I totally agree with you. Knowing how to use a string is very important, because it can lead to a lot of lag, actually, if you do a lot of strings, or if you use a lot of strings in your game. And then you don't know, wait, why is the game so slow? But that's when you learn, actually. So you realize your game's slow, and then you see, oh shit, I do a bunch of heap allocations because I use an std string everywhere. Oof, maybe not that great. It's even worse than whiteboard interviews. I think what he needs to do in future interviews, provide the code to the interviewee, so everyone is on the same page. The viewer, the interviewer, and the interviewee.
Well, you could just do like int I or something like that. Int I equals.
And on the heap?
New int, malloc.
Yeah, my company doesn't allow me to use
calloc.
I'm pretty sure you'd be doing like making
virtual alloc on Windows.
Okay, and how would you do that in C?
Am I so out of touch?
Yo, my man.
You would
No.
request
Armimo
size,
just
so you do like
subscribed.
malloc int,
And your what?
int or something like that, and then you'd have that allocated size, and then you could
You malloc to the size of the int, and you
what
convert
does
that to an
malloc
int pointer.
take in its constructor.
the
What?
size of whatever you're requesting, so like 8 bytes.
Bro, show some code! Show some code! malloc, there it
The
is.
size of whatever you're requesting, so like 8 bytes for 4 or 8 bytes for an integer, or 1 for a char or something like that.
8 bytes for an integer. No, it's 4. Usually. A long integer is 8.
Okay, so going back to
This is a
string,
horrible
where
ad
do
for
you
this
think
course.
string stores its memory? On the stack or the heap?
Both.
Oh.
Did he say both? No, he doesn't know yet. Okay.
Would it be the stack?
First,
Why
yes.
do you think it's a stack?
If you want to get deep, there is a small string optimization where string data can be stored on the stack, but in both cases, it is stored on the heap. He was not referencing that. Yeah, I mean, you should. I agree with this case, though. This is the one part where I totally agree. You should know this. The moment you learn string, you should go a bit further and understand where it's stored. And the reason why I say that is because I hate laggy programs. I hate it. That can be a reason why it's slow.
I feel like it would
Incorrect
be
use.
dependent on where you're initializing it. For it
No.
to
how much it is, how long it is. How long it is!
By default, it just should be stacked, right?
My strings are stored in my balls. Good to know, man.
Depends on where you're initializing it. So if I write stood string, hello world.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm writing that in int main. Now.
Int main. Okay.
Where is the data associated with that hello world stored?
Most game companies have their own std string implemented. Is it because the std string implementation, if you use your own, you can use your own allocator? And so then you could, let's say, use a memory arena to allocate from the memory arena your own string data? Sounds interesting. Being able to implement yeah, so like I really like the idea of plussing strings together. Totally agree with you. Because it's so annoying having to format code a lot. Like, for example, this is what I do. And I hate it. Let's see. Format text. Okay, so Vim searching is... Format text. Here, we use that a lot. Let's use one that is more, yeah, failed to get description. So I format the text, I put in a %d, and then I put this in. It would be so much cooler to just do a percentage or maybe a curly brace and then put that in. Or like do, like in std strings, you would just do like test plus and then adapter index, right? Then you have like, and that would be like an std string penis, right? And then that's what it would be. Very simple. But unfortunately, when you don't have that, then you have to do some bullshit like this. Which I totally agree is annoying.
Oh, if it's a vector of chars, then I guess it just went over my head. It'd be the heap then, right?
Yeah, long and just 32-bit, yeah.
But there's something called small string optimization, which I'm not even going to ask you about, because it's just a little more advanced. Usually.
Oh, you should like. Oh man, bro, that hits hard, bro. Sorry, but I have to say this. This guy doesn't know about the small string optimization. This would be the perfect opportunity to teach him. You're just making him feel bad for not knowing it. And this would be so awesome for him to learn that, because then he can make better decisions in the future. That hits hard, man. He's interviewing, not teaching. Hey, don't give a fuck if he can interview your mama, man. Doesn't matter. I think whatever you do, if you can help someone else, I feel like you should, man. Because it helps us get better together.
Smaller strings, less than 24 bytes.
Zero social skills detected, yeah.
To be allocated on the stack by the compiler.
By
What's
Shade
the
11.
smallest positive double in C++?
Okay.
Smallest positive double? 1? Oh wait, is double a floating point? I don't know. 0 point something. Who cares? Is that important?
Yeah, okay.
Like a very small number?
Double? Yeah. Well, that would just be double.
Is that... No, it's not. Double is... Double, guys, double precision. Floating point is a floating point value. Double is double precision. So, like, guys, I don't know how many zeros that is. I think it depends on... You have 64 bits, right? For a double. And then maybe 0.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do that 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe that. D. Small pp. You're not saying D in there? 0.1. Is that possible? Wait, we can compile. What does it say? Wait, it's in the DirectX render. Oh, wow, I'm coding in my renderers. Gotta be careful not to break anything. Let's see. If it compiles, it's possible. Am I actually the master of C++? Guys, am I a master of C++? Am I that good? If I did it correctly, then I can do 64, right? I can do 1, 2. Can I do 3? There's no way this works. This doesn't work. Or the next 0. Okay, then maybe it's not checking this then. Maybe the next one doesn't. Bro, that's a long... There's no way you can make this endless, bro. You gotta, at some point, you gotta cry.
Hello.
Use double. I use double.epsilon. But epsilon shouldn't be, like, the epsilon is, I think epsilon is bad. Shouldn't that be a bit bigger than, like, the smallest number? Hello, Rico, good morning.
Retard.
Wait, can I just keep going down? How far can I go down?
And do not help them.
I'm just gonna paste a couple of zeros. Print it. Oh, you think I can't print that? Okay. I wonder. Char pointer. Text. Format. Shut up! Percentage D. What was it, guys? The double. What was it? Percentage D, like a capital D? And then small pp? Is that it? Let's see what it prints. I would assume optimizations, I have them off. Let's see what it prints. Nothing. Wait, what? Oh, wait, does it not print? What the hell? Wait, huh? Wait, here it is. Starting game. It printed out nothing. Let's see. Format. It didn't print out anything, guys. I had to Google how to do a simple for loop in my code interview for my current job, and one of the interviewers just laughed and said he also had to Google dumb shit sometimes. Did you get the job at least, bro? That sounds great. Let's see. F5. Bro, why you not right, Eldner? Huh? Oh, wait, it does. But it's not tracing. Wait, I got an idea. I don't want to spend too much. I don't want to spend too much time on this because we're wasting time right now. Test number. If you jump between languages, it's pretty common that most people will have to Google something about basic syntax. Yeah, that's normal. Yeah, I agree. So, for example, when I used Godot for the first time, I had to Google how to do a for loop, and it took some time to get used to it. Yeah, you're right. Okay, guys, it's not tracing for some reason. Not sure why. I mean, maybe I just have to wait. No? It's difficult to say. Wait, maybe? I don't know at this point, guys. I don't know why it's not... probably this is breaking it somehow. Can't tell you why it's not putting it out to the console. But I would assume that it's 64 zeros that you can put on. And then a 1 at the end. I would assume maybe not. But for each... Maybe. I don't know. Let's see.
The size of as small as possible.
Can you do printf?
Pretty sure that's how double.
Probably, but 8 it is fine.
I don't know the range of values.
Okay, I'm kind of interested in what you just said. Double the size of the smallest integer. What's the smallest possible integer?
1.
The positive integer. Smallest possible positive integer.
0.
Let's say we don't consider 0 as positive because double the smallest integer of 0 would still be 0.
Yeah.
So let's just say you thought it was 1. You think it's 1, and it is 1.
Yeah.
That's the smallest possible. Now, why would that mean that the smallest possible double would be 2?
Oh no, I didn't mean it that way. I just meant I like read a book where it was like double is just double the range of values that an integer has.
Yeah, it is. But it's not a double, it's a long.
The range of values.
Experience.
Okay, what's the default?
Because C++ sucks. And thank you very much, Rico,
Floating point type
for that contribution.
in C++.
I don't.
It's a trick question because double makes you think it's double the size of an int. Therefore, it must be an int value, which, in my opinion, is just a terrible naming on the C++ creator side, or the C guys. The C guys did it initially, didn't they? And so then it was just taken over. And double just means double precision. And then long, whatever that dumb shit means, is just the longest int. Twice as big.
What do you mean by that?
That's why you should have I32, let's start with 8, I8, I16, I32, I64. And then for floating points, I don't know if you can have an F8, I think it is possible, F8, F16, F32, F64. And so you have the floating point version and the integer version. I disagree. Okay, Mr. AQ, why you disagree?
Floating point type.
Oh, I think there's... I know there's a... Actually, I don't have a solid answer for this, but I know there's like... Yeah, I'm not sure, actually.
Okay.
Because you need to keep track of the decimal somehow and divide each... yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm not asking you how to keep track. I'm just asking what is a floating point type? Like, what does that mean something's a floating point?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's just a decimal.
It's a decimal, yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure.
Oh,
not to
okay.
So, what's the default decimal type?
You can't tell me that this guy does not know what a floating point value is. I think at this point in the interview, he has been cooked by, let's say, suboptimal examples without actually seeing the code. And now he's just unsure of himself. Why is he confused? Because I think he's just unsure because he's in an interview. Oh, my man, thank you very much for rating. I appreciate it. Sorry, I totally did not see that. Thank you so much for the rate, Mr. T2SDE. My man, hope you're doing good, bro. Were you frowny facing, man? So good? Did you get a shout out? Yeah, you did.
A float?
Like a non-whole number. So you're saying the default decimal type. So if I type 2.0 in C++.
Yeah, that's a, yeah, you just do 2.0.
That's a float, yeah.
Sorry, so if I just if I just write 2.0 in C++,
yeah.
What is it? What is that 2.0?
Wait, no, 2.0 would be considered a double.
Would it
and then when you put the F there, it's considered a float. I hate that.
Integer? Like it'd be 2?
No. I think he's just confused now, man. God damn it.
Yeah, like the compiler would, if you were to like print it out, it would.
Yeah, he's questioning everything he knows because he got cooked in the first 10 minutes. Yes.
Do 2.
He's cooked now, man. He's
I just
destroyed.
asked about floating point types, and then I said 2.0. So 2.0 is definitely not an integral type. It's a floating point type. And I'm asking okay, there's two
It's a shit question.
What are they?
It's fine. I mean, the question is actually a valid question because when you code a lot in C++ and you forget to type the stupid 0.0f, it's gonna complain to you that it thinks it's a double. And that's one of the most annoying things about the stupid language. Because in my opinion, it should just be whether you type with F or without F, it should just figure it out. Oh, it's actually a float. Don't make me type the stupid F. Hate that.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
We talked about both of them in this call.
Like a float and a... Well, okay. I mean, the only one I would know is float.
And a... We talked about it 3 minutes ago. There's a float and there's one more.
Double.
What?
Would it be double?
I don't really get into this.
right.
I was hoping to see some actual code of the junior dev and then pinpointing what he could be doing better. Like, I watched the pirate software drama for this guy, right? I'm indifferent to whatever, right? There was some good code, some bad code, who cares? But I was hoping to see some actual code of this junior dev to see where he's learning, right? Did he do maybe a bunch of code repetition, or in this case scenario he just wrote a long ass function but it still worked? Like, questions and stuff like this I find just more interesting and palatable as well, because you can see, okay, where can you improve, and oh, I've done these mistakes too, right? Then you can see yourself, oh, I've grown too.
Okay, so
I've outgrown
when
these
intent
things,
2.0,
right?
What is it, a float or a double? Because it's definitely not an int.
It's a double.
Yeah, no, I completely got confused.
Because C++
Be a
sucks.
float.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, if you want it to be a float,
Like the did you write your whole game in one file
float
stuff.
or
Yeah.
F at the end. And that
Come
would
on,
make it
get
float.
over the double!
What's that? Do you know what a lambda is?
Okay, finally.
Like an anonymous function.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's a general definition.
No, for me it's an inline function. Because C++ doesn't have
And
inline
what's
functions.
the type of an anonymous function in C++?
Auto. It's a function pointer. Or auto if you're lazy. And for me it's auto.
Okay, so if I wanted to, let's be more practical. Because some people are going to think that that's trivia, but...
It doesn't fucking matter. It's a fucking structure on the stack that stores data from the stack, from inside of itself. And then it calls an inline function. It calls a function inside the structure. It's a cheat to get inline functions. That's what it is.
There's a saying, if you
It's a
understand
cheat
what
code.
a lambda is, you understand half of C++. So, how would you write a lambda in C++?
Yeah, I mean, this is an inline function. Here, let me see. Yeah, actually not here. Oh, I actually turned that into a global function. Well, that sucks. Okay, wait, unlocked. This is an inline function. I treat these as inline functions. Draw tooltip with a sprite. I just turned it into auto. Now it's an inline function. Only this scope right here has access to this. Why do I do this? Because I don't want everyone to be able to call this function. It's a way of doing private and public stuff without using a class for me. I limit by scope. And so then you just put your, which I have a lot of, arguments in here. I don't capture anything. And then this entire thing here, that's actually a structure that stores, if you capture something, like, I don't know, let's say you have like an int counter. And that's important. You can capture that counter by reference or by pointer. And then now inside the structure itself, it'll take this counter, or is it actually, oops, maybe like that. Inside this, sorry, what's it called? Inside this structure on the stack, it'll be like struct draw tooltip sprite type, and I think it's also name. The name is what you give it here, I think, or whatever. And then it'll put, or actually it's just a struct like that, right? That's the definition. And also definition and whatever, right? I don't know exactly what it is, but then it has the int reference counter here. That's this capture block. And then it also has like the function in here that you're gonna call down here if you capture something. Anyways. This is a lambda, and I use this as locally scoped functions. Because sometimes you have code that repeats, but only inside of a block of code. And then I don't want to make a public function or like a big function, I just put it here.
Plus.
Yeah.
I mean, you would just, so you wouldn't have a function like you wouldn't have the name, but like a parameters and return type.
So if you
In C, you can have inline functions that are called in from whenever. How? I don't think there are inline functions in C. Why not make a public function? I just said why. because I don't want everyone to call that function. I only want a limited scope to have access to the function because no one else needs access to this. Who calls? Your mama, asking how I feel every day. It's nice, actually, very nice of her.
I'm gonna type it out in chat. Can you type it
The
out?
self-esteem of the guys dropping fast. Yeah, that should not happen. Sorry, I have to say this. This is someone that is learning. He should leave this interview empowered rather than heartbroken. I have to say, it's really rough watching this, man. I feel so bad for this guy, bro, because this guy's he's not done anything wrong. I want to go to the guy and give him a hug, you know.
On the Gmute, like what a basic lambda might look like.
No, I couldn't.
Okay.
I couldn't do that in my first year of C++. Actually, I could, because I learned C++ first, but then I forgot it again. And so in my second and third year, I couldn't write lambda functions. Now I can write them again. Who's breaking his heart?
To me,
Mr.
that's
Jesus?
concerning, especially if you're going for a C++ internship. Would you be able to identify...
Hey, guys, what if you have a really good portfolio of, let's say, games, and you go to an internship, but you don't know how to write a lambda function? You think that would give you worse chances? I guess you would be able to argue why you don't use it if you have a big portfolio, right? Or maybe you just never used them. You never thought they... I don't think it would be a problem at all, to be honest. You just say that you never had a use case for them, right? Learning C before C++ is actually really good for knowing how to do all of these things. Yeah, I learned mostly C, and I still use it mostly for that reason, because I think it's just easier and you get a lot more done. And many of the C++ features, you don't need them. You can use them. There are some ways, but you don't need them.
Potentially, yeah. Because I've never written a lambda, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Does
you
something
didn't
like
need
this
one.
Look familiar?
Okay.
Terrible name. So now we can call him out. Dog shit name. Never use one-letter variables. That's one of your own advices, bro. Oof, 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 oof. Even if you call it L for lambda, bro, it should be an actual name, because now you have to reference L, and that could also be a loop iterator. And now you're confused 5 lines down the road. Why am I calling L and putting something inside of the L? That's an L take, man. Oh! God damn, bro.
Yeah, so you just put parameters as
we paused the blow.
one and then declaration in the third.
Yeah, so the function body would be in the third. The second is the parameter list. What's the first one? There's a very specific...
Doesn't care. Then you should call it Roman I, not I or L. Still dumb name. Is this guy playing the game? I think he is, yeah.
I mean,
if he's actually playing a game, that's kind of low effort interview, I gotta be honest. I did a better job!
Like, cap. Yeah, I wanna know.
Okay.
Wait, so what was the question?
A specific name for the first one.
I mean, I think I saw it.
He has never written a lambda, and now you're asking him what this block is called, the capture block? But he's never written a lambda, so he doesn't know what a lambda is, so it's pointless to ask that question. Again, great opportunity to teach him. But I guess no.
Seen it once, but I, like, cap.
Hey!
Yeah, I wanna know.
Hey! Junior developer, if you're watching this, you can come to the stream, we can teach you. I have a bunch of C++ nerds in chat. They will gladly tell you about all of Lambda. They can tell you the entire lore. They know about Lambda and why it was created and who created it and who coded it. Trust me. They know everything. Yes, we have these people in chat.
We're really close. Capture clause. What can you do in a capture clause? You can capture things in 2 ways. What are the 2 ways you can capture things?
I have to ban a couple of people first because they're trying to trigger me, which will not work. See you in 5 minutes. Bye. And Maple as well. Are you stupid? No, I'm not. You're stupid. See you later. Wait, give me a second here, you guys. Boom. Another one. Goodbye.
I don't know.
Okay. If I was to pass a variable to a function, what are two ways that I can pass a variable to?
Reference, pointer, and value. There's actually 3 ways.
You can like.
He doesn't know that yet. What is reference and value and pointer
Can you say
is?
the question again?
Yeah.
Sorry.
So if I was to pass an integer to a function,
Copy
I can
by
pass
value.
it in one of 2 ways.
Yeah.
What are those 2 ways?
No, you can pass it in 3 ways. So like this guy is assuming C++ and you don't really use pointers in C++, but you're wrong, okay? Pointer is the 3rd way.
You could do like I don't know, like if we have functions.
See,
like
I'm a
add,
bigger
so you can
nerd.
do add to or like put a variable in it.
What do you mean by you can do add to?
You could like you could put like a variable in it.
Right. So I have a function called foo, takes in an integer. I can pass that integer into foo in one of 2 ways.
Sorry, you should bring another code example. Show him the code.
What are those 2 ways?
Pointer is by value, really? Yeah, because you're passing in the pointer value. You're right. The pointer value is a 64-bit. Fucking write out the junior can see. Write it out so the junior can see. I'm getting so triggered. Yeah, I know, man. I know. When you're in a teaching position, you know how infuriating this is. I know. I get it. It's not that great. I gotta be honest, man. I have nothing against Mr. Jesus here, okay? But you gotta point out stuff that he could be doing better here.
It starts with
it's too. This is what. You know what this is, guys? Stack Overflow. Ask the same questions on Stack Overflow and you get Coding Jesus answers. Or you get duplicate. That's what it is, man. And that's why I stopped asking questions on that stupid platform, man. It's great for looking for already asked questions, right? Sometimes they have really good answers, but man.
I don't know.
The other starts with an R.
I don't know. What would it be?
By value and by reference?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Wait. So here it is. He said, oh, he knew that, but he didn't understand the question. So when you have someone that has that reaction, then you ask the question in a bad way. That's just what it is. Had to learn that myself. Was driving car with my wife. And whenever I explained something to her, there's actually ways in Germany where you can go with your car and the trainee doesn't have the license yet, but you can still go there when they are enrolled into learning how to drive the car. And then you can drive with a bunch of, which is actually very dangerous, with a bunch of car beginners that all have their parent or their friend, whatever, sitting next to them. And whenever I explained things wrong to her, she totally did not understand what to do and would drive in circles, essentially. And so it is, and that's the first time when I realized, wait a minute, PvP road server, yeah, kinda, man. You gotta be so careful on these roads, because you're taking a turn and there's another guy taking a turn who is completely cutting you off or driving straight into you. It's so dangerous there, man. You can only drive like 10 kilometers an hour. He rushes the questions too much. He should have he should have these questions written out in a document with examples so that the interviewer understands. No, the interviewee understands what he's talking about.
Something by value.
When you're passing like that, like when you're just passing the value, but when you do the reference, it's gonna actually modify that specific.
So when you pass by value, there's a very specific word that many people use to describe what happens when when you pass by value. It starts with a C.
Copy.
Yeah, it's a copy. And when I pass by reference, what happens?
The actual address of that specific.
Right.
And the video is over, friends. It ended with that. Yeah, no, hey man, keep doing what you're doing. You'll get there, bro. I guess not. Maybe that was on the stream. And the wake-up call, what wake-up call? That he's a junior? I'll keep my thoughts to myself. But I am, my man. Hey, maybe at some point he's gonna see this and he's like, hey, my man, try to give your interviewees like actual examples so they can see. And it would be awesome to leave the interview empowered and not heartbroken. Because actually that happened to me. I asked a question on Stack Overflow. Here's the video, guys. And these assholes, and these guys probably never coded anything. They probably just read some stupid shit online. And these assholes were like so demeaning and top down, making me feel so bad about my question that I never went there again. And I was like, I'm gonna show you guys, just wait. Okay, just wait. Crazy, man. Your questions are dumb. No, you're banned for an hour now. There are no dumb questions. Clickbait title, dumb questions. People in chat are getting really mad, bro. Holy. I mean, I can understand the 22 downvotes, though. I understand. Like, there are some flaws in this way, and maybe he just did not have much time. But it looked like he was playing a game, so I don't know. There are no dumb questions, only dumb people. Yeah, exactly. The people that say that this is a dumb question are actually the dumb people. 100%. Yeah. Any coding today? No, we're gonna do coding now, yes. Look at the Path of Exile stuff later. They actually added in an auction house, it looks like. I like that a lot, man. All fees as well, but I guess it's in-game currency. Real cool stuff. I like PoE. I think it's one of the best games ever. Written in C++, by the way, guys. Cakez, it was like a job interview. You expect to go to a job interview to learn things. I don't think that was a job interview, bro. PoE Friday big patch. Yeah, I know. I would love to play too, bro. God, it would be amazing. PoE has a custom engine, yes. Most addictive game ever? Yeah, it is. Both. Okay, I didn't play too much and I heard a lot of bad things about Path of Exile 2. That they had a very great progression system in the campaign. Then they fucked that over. Made it way too difficult. In order to fix the end game. And then they fixed the story where the story didn't need any fixing. And I don't know, I feel like... And then I heard some controversy about Mark not wanting to basically go back on what he thinks is best for the game when the community told him overwhelmingly that no, he was wrong. So he was like the no, you wrong, Andy. Yeah, I saw that video about the dev talking about the lighting, yeah. The new patch looks insane. He was asking him the size of the string. What prep does he need to do? Lol. Yeah. No, that's nothing really. Like, I feel like that's not even that great of a question. But how to use strings is better. He had a controller at a certain point, so I think he was playing. Yeah, I don't know. It just felt a little indifferent. I don't know. It's a bit odd. I understand why he's playing the game, because oftentimes it's to keep the attention. But let's be honest here. When we're making, who am I to talk? I have like 13,000 subs on YouTube, so I'm nowhere near any of like 100k. But let's be real here. I think when you're making content about C++, it's not about like some TikTok attention span thing. What's wrong about making? It's nothing wrong. It's a personal preference, Shade11. You can make the function public all you want to. Who cares? No one cares. It's your code. Doesn't really make a difference. I just like doing that to try to organize my code in a bit where I keep things locked behind scopes in a way. So one scope uses certain things and the other one doesn't. Hello there, Wasim on YouTube. Good morning, man. It was literally the simulation of a job interview on stream. I don't think that was... Maybe it was. I still think he should have provided the code, sorry. Even in a job interview, provide me some code so I know what you're talking about. Because we can misunderstand each other on talking about specific code. Sorry. You can have a different opinion, but I think you're wrong on that. If I'm talking about code, you provide me code. So we're on the same page. Then there can be no misunderstanding. I enjoyed the interview yesterday. Oh, it was great to hear, man. I had a lot of fun too. It was great. Okay, guys. Shall we do... Shall we do trees that are placed in certain spots on the map? And when you put units close to them, they activate and give you money over time. That is scope creep. So we have to be careful. It could be an incentive for units to spread out on the map and put units close to the trees so the trees activate. And then the trees can be attacked by enemy units. And if they die, they disable themselves for a couple of seconds and do not generate any money. So it's a passive money generating thing that cannot get any items or abilities rather than the grow orange ability. That's the only thing they do, and that grow orange ability generates generates 1 orange every couple of seconds. If they have 1 health again, I will smack you. So you are saying they should have higher HP and be able to be healed? Is that what you're saying? I wonder if it's possible to display the range of the banner skill before you place the defender. I think that would be... I can code that in, but the outcome of that... I think you just gotta learn the size of it. I would agree with you with the healer. So you're placing the healer, or you're placing a unit and then the healer shows the circle. But for the banner... maybe. I picked up video with the most basic questions. He has a video with more advanced questions. I mean, I think chat hates him now, so I don't want to start a hate train on Coding Jesus. Finally, a decent developer called in. Oof. It's so negative, man. I don't know, bro. I just don't know, man. It's sorry, I just do not agree with this style of interview, even if it is a job interview. I bet you won't answer most of them. I don't care. Like, it's not important to me. I don't need to impress anyone or understand, be able to answer all of these questions, because what's important to me is a good game. It's bad vibes. Yeah, it gets bad vibes. I don't know. I just don't like that too much. So like the sunflowers in Plants vs. Zombies? Yeah, in a way. But the sunflowers in Plants vs. Zombies You have to pick up the... What is it called? You have to pick up the sunflower yourself. This one would auto-generate the money for you, so you don't have to click. And they only activate with stuff near them. So we would have to draw this twice. Like a dead version and an alive version. And then the tree, I guess, has a different code path than the units. It's just a different code path. I mean, we have a git commit and push. Let's just test. What could we do? What do we do here? White space difference is fine. Change some of the ratings. Yeah, that's fine. Good.
No.
Diamond just subscribed.
If you're hiring, no, I think, listen. So I understand why you're saying that they need to understand the basic features of the language. I just completely disagree. And it always ends up being the person that interviews you what is important to them. There are people that get hired that don't even have knowledge in C++ but have made great games for gaming companies. So your backlog of knowledge is not the language, but your portfolio. And so it always depends on what you bring to the table. And so I just don't agree that in all cases the language is the most important part. Maybe for some people it is, but not all the time, not everywhere. And you can listen to talks from people. What I saw was a Stack Overflow user asserting their dominance in a long reply. In a way, yeah, kinda. Depends on what position. Not everyone in Gamedev has to be a coder. No, there are game developers that make games and almost never code. They use the editor and then they drag in things. That's gameplay, not gameplay, sorry. That is game designer. Now you're designing levels, level design, stuff like that. The Diablo team can sing a song of that, you know. Ask the Lilith fight designers. Great people, man. I still love how they made this hitbox extraordinarily large, so you always get hit by this stupid wave. Awesome. Really good design, guys. And, oh, wait, is that the only pinnacle boss they have in Diablo 4? And they already put out an expansion for money? Nice! Of course. Great stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Blizzard. Hello, my man. Mission, Chin, appreciate it. Thank you very much for following it. Karayan, thank you very much for following too. Truth is that language doesn't matter. Yes, I think language does not matter at all. What matters is your understanding of how the computer works, and let's say you're making a game, then how you make a game. These skills transfer between languages. Okay, guys, let's get to it, okay? We pre-placed 2 trees. We already have 2 on the map right now. I think I need to code the UI so that the tree itself, either these slots don't even show up and the tree doesn't have any level, and the only thing that it displays is the oranges generated. And then the only ability the tree has could be in the middle here, which is the grow orange ability. And then that has a cooldown. And it doesn't have any target priority and nothing to unlock, and we can't sell it. We can basically do nothing. And then the stats for the tree. Do we need the stats? It would be very barren, but yeah, I mean, let's see. No, the orange tree is not a hero you place. It's pre-placed by me. Maybe you need a simple pop-up, not a UI. Not the same UI for it, Cakez. Sure, I could do a different UI as well. I mean, the health bar... I mean, that's the thing, right? Because I guess you're right. What the hell? Okay, gotta be careful here. I can knock out my entire internet if I do a wrong move here. Holy, gotta be careful. Health and oranges, if you can upgrade it. I wouldn't even show the upgrade for oranges either. I would do it like in Kingdom Rush. It's just a hidden thing. I think that's best. I have learned a real lot working in Godot engine. I'm deciding not to use C++ until I have a general grasp of game making. C++ is fun to code in, but an actual engine does so much for you. Yeah, Jaden, smart choice. Yeah, if you want to make a game, that is a really good idea to do that, because it is important, very, very important, that you focus on the things you want to do. You don't need to be the greatest coder to make a game. Absolutely not. You should not focus on that if that's not what you want to do. You're wasting your time. And so good job, man. Wish you good luck, bro, Jaden. And if you have something good to show, you can always put it in Discord. I will soon, when I have a little bit more breathing room, I will look at the showcase channel. Like, so many cool things you guys made there. And so I will try to revive it soon. Okay, guys? All right, let's see. Display upgrades. So, if we have a selected hero and it is the tree, what do we display? What do we display for the tree? Do we just display a small little menu here? And then it says how many oranges per second based on this ability? And how much life it has using this icon, the hit points. And maybe how many oranges it already generated. So 3 little stats, not more. ... J Roden, hello there. I feel like an engine gets you 80. I feel like an engine gets you 80% of the way, but the final 20% can be annoying and time consuming. Yeah, I know. It's like one of the best examples, I think, is Dev Spudges. He's been very consistent, and Lanalux too. Both of them have been very consistent, but their games still take a very long time to make. I don't know, how long has Lanalux been working on her game? How many years? I know she did a Kickstarter, and that was years ago. So when you do a Kickstarter, you probably already have a lot of time spent into the game. Roughly 5 since COVID, no? Yeah, seems about right then. 5 years. That's a lot of time, man. That's a long time, bro. Make sure the total generated stats is described well, because it may be confusing for some. Yeah. I mean, I can select the tree and then make a small little transparent menu. And if you hover over the menu, it will show you a tooltip. Like this. Right? It'll do that. Describe what it is, and then... The main pain was needing to implement a tile map or animations manually. I think animations are fine, but a tile map, I agree. Yeah, it's annoying. Cakez, what if Tangies can't interact with the tree? There's a special farmer guy. The farmer does not attack, but it grows the tree to other generate. No. See, like what you're describing, Shady Live, understand it like this. A scope creep. You are taking a mechanic and you are diluting it into so many pieces that it becomes tedious. The mechanic of generating money by placing a unit next to the tree is as simple. It's not the simplest way to do it, but it is an incentive. It could be simpler. The tree could always generate money despite a unit next to it. But since I want to create an incentive to spread out, that is the only mechanic that the tree has. And it doesn't get any simpler than this. And learn from the interview yesterday, sometimes cutting a feature is actually adding a feature. Understand? This tree is pre-placed. Yes, it will be pre-placed. I will place them by hand. We'll have to figure out exactly how, but because it's really tedious to go by like this. It's not enabled just now, but actually if it's not enabled, then we are in a demo build, which we shouldn't. Let's do that. Rebuild that. Do this. So C should work actually. Yeah, C is supposed to actually show me the coordinates where the mouse pointer is in the world. It's annoying. But yeah, let's actually get to some coding, right? So we want to implement this tree in a different way. And this is where we make the distinction. So basically we need to branch here. So we're already very deep into scope. But that's the only thing we can do. Else would be the normal... Okay, why is it lagging? It's actually lagging. It's annoying. All of this... We might actually draw the range indicator for the tree too. We'll see. But this, all of this is the else case. So now, and then we'll put an if. And then hero.hero type ID is orange tree. If we have the orange tree. Now, when I click on the orange tree, nothing should happen. Like this should disappear. So even though I select the tree... It did not build. It's broken. It didn't build correctly. Wonder why Electron... Hey man, listen, it's been only running for an hour. How can this lag? It's not because of the 50. You know what? It's actually insane. I have set up my old computer at home so I can code at home as well, right? Because I'm at my parents' house here. Hello? Parents' house? Hello? And the computer is less powerful than this one, but the code is actually faster there. The IntelliSense. Not joking. And I'm using a, what is it called? I'm using Visual Studio Code Portable. So it's all in the folder. So I literally have the same settings on both machines. It's weird. Why is this happening? And why is this in a... I feel like I need to stop this. Build it once properly. Because it's an orange tree, isn't it? Right? It is. What's the plugin? I don't think it's a plugin. I think it's just the NVIDIA graphics card, bro. If you want to know what I do to remove, like, to do this, right? It is filters. It's the, and you can add that filter. It's called NVIDIA background removal. This thing. You can only use it if you have an NVIDIA card. And then I use to have a hotkey on this. In the settings. That's a plugin. To hotkey this to my keyboard. Because I don't want to go into the options and enable and disable the filter. That is a plugin. And let me see. No. Oh. Yeah. Not sure what that plugin is. It's filter plugin to hotkey.
Am I so out of touch?
Whatever that is, bro. Google that.
LazyDef666
Not sure what it is.
just subscribed.
Yo, my man, Lazy Dev, appreciate that, bro. Yeah, it's another developer that's joining the stream. Thank you very much for the support, bro. 4 months. Damn. We are not animating the water, bro. No, we are coding this game. And we are making it so that the orange tree, when we select that damn thing, it'll not show us. No, finally. Okay, so it doesn't show us when we selected it. So that's bad. Here is where we draw the attack range indicator, at least. So we can see that it's selected. Watch. Yeah, so now it shows us when it's selected at least. And
Am I
this
so
is
out
where
of
we
touch?
begin. Orange tree.
Inex3 just subscribed.
Thank you, appreciate
the
that.
orange tree and water today. That's a good idea, Cakez.
No, I'm not even animating the tree, man. Listen, it's not that important. Yeah? Guys, after 4 years of making this game, I have realized that I like coding more than art. I like art too, but it's so much time and I could be coding the game better. And so whenever I choose, I prefer coding over art. Here's the range. So how big should the detection range for this guy be? 22. See? A unit placed within this radius will activate the tree. What do you guys think? My demos are not that buggy. You're wrong. Didn't mention it. I'm bad with money, so it comes with the habit, I guess. Oh, that's fine. I'm better with money than you, so I'll take your money. That's totally okay. I like that. Yeah, that's a good idea, man. What do you guys think? Fair enough? Oi. The tree you placed looks like part of the environment. Oh, you know, I know, man. I need to animate it. You know what? I'm just gonna draw particles, whatever. Whenever I update the tree, it's a different path anyways. I'm just gonna do particles. It'll be two things. And you are right. It needs to stand out. How do we make it stand out? It needs to animate. Okay, guys, wait. Fine. We do art for a couple of seconds, okay? Not long. I hate doing art. I love doing art, but I also hate it. Like both. Where's the tree? Here. Is it this one? I think it is. We need a version of this tree that is dead. So, I don't know. Let's just delete some stuff. And then just continue. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's fine. We'll do some more. These are Esther in English. You know what that means, guys? This will just be Esther. Uh-huh. Twigs. You're right, bro. That's what I meant. This one actually has a double connector, so like a double AST. Okay, and then this one would be the last. And yes, it looks bad right now, guys. Just wait. Okay, not finished yet. That's a bit thick. Like Chat's mom. Yeah. I think that's good. Okay, good. Now, let's get rid of the green. Don't need that. And yellow. That. Oh. Yeah. So that is also a problem, I guess. Funny Cakez, I think you appreciate that. Mm-hmm. Okay, I think that is somewhat reasonable. Let's do a shift 2. And let's get some of the shading correct on this. Actually, before we do that, let's actually get the outline correct.
Touch? No.
Pikachu's glitch just
Yo,
subscribed.
my man. Appreciate that, bro. Here's the question. Do we do this? Kind of looks awful. Not gonna lie. What do we... Bro, that's like a thick arm. That looks so bad. Holy. That's not good. I guess that's fine. Almost as thick as mine. Are you one of those bicep guys? Yeah. You have the biggest bicep in the world. Saw a video of that, man. Holy. These guys are insane. And then they use some sort of performance enhancing drug. So their bicep grows unnaturally. Have you seen these guys? Bruh. That's not good. I'm telling you. That can't be healthy. Because some of these people even died. I don't know why you would do that. Just to have a big bicep? Is that important? Is it, guys, is it that important to have such a big bicep? The measure of your bicep is how large it is. Yeah. Is that what you measure? This looks bad. I hate it. Sorry, but this is just atrocious. Suppose that's a bit better. Alright, so this is the extent of pixel art that I'm gonna do on stream, you guys. I do not have the time to sit here for 10 days and make that pretty. That's gonna be good enough. And then the only thing we'll do is the shading. These two together, oops. These two together, shift 2, and we'll put some shading on this. So that it looks decent. Stuff here. Okay, I would say that we are good now. Okay, so this is the ultra one, and I have an idea to give it like a really good feel. We'll just make it darker. Right, so now we have like this broken tree, and whenever it activates, it's filled up. That would be the first. And I don't know how I'm going to implement that yet, but that will be the visual indication first, and we'll figure out the rest as we go. Oops, oh, I said that's bad. I don't think so, but I've started adding strength training into cardio, but because apparently more muscle increases your metabolism, helping you lose weight. Yeah, it's like, this is what these people call a base metabolic rate or something like that. It does help. The more muscles you have, the faster you can burn stuff. And so you can eat more too. Are we all doing, how are you all doing? Good, good. Thanks for asking, Maria. Hope you're doing good too. So like when you place a Tangy near it, you will switch the sprite. Yeah, it'll switch from that to this. And then we also need a broken down piece. I don't want to spend too much time on that though. Oh, I know what to do. The easiest way to do that is just to draw the same thing, but broken. For now. So like, I don't know, completely charred and destroyed. Like this. And then the rest will just be gone. Broken like me, yeah. Hey, it's gonna be better, bro. And I suppose we can... Fine. Guys. We can put some stuff on the ground, right? Let's see, maybe you can do that. Make that look a bit better. That one looks okay. It's not the best. We can fix that. And the rest will just go. And I could do an animation, but why? Right, who cares? There it is. So these are the wood pieces, I guess. Doesn't really matter, doesn't have to be perfect. Let's think about Adam C. Yunus, guys. This guy is a perfect pixel artist, and he doesn't spend that much time on this stuff. So that tree, he just got destroyed by some enemy. Not active tree, alive tree. Title, finally animating water. Hello everyone, hello there, Anime Prime on YouTube. I'm new to this channel. I saw you on a podcast in YouTube. Oh, you mean yesterday, the interview we did? Yeah, there was an interview with one of the Gnomes developers. It was great. Very insightful. Guys, I can recommend, if you have not watched yesterday's stream, watch the VOD. It's up on YouTube. It'll be a video too. It's very, very useful information. It can help you. The Gnomes key distribution was rigged. Where's my refund? I think we did a good job. We got 4 keys. We got them all. All right, let's see. Orange tree, sprite, orange tree. Let's get that out of the way first. So inactive, dead. Okay, so if we did everything correctly... Oh, hey, bro. Then all we need to do is change the Atlas offset by 48. To the inactive one is 720. And the dead one is plus 48. That would be 68, right? 768. So, now that we have that, we have... Oh, 4 frames. That's not true. Wait, the orange tree has 4 frames? No, it does not. It has 1 frame. Why offsets? What? Why offsets? Count for? Huh? I think that's not important. Totally not important. Because we are not drawing any items on the orange tree. 50,000 lines readable code. You think this stuff... Okay, the Y offsets, you don't understand what that is. But this stuff is not readable? Come on. Alright, so... Now... we need one idle animation. That is the orange tree. Then we need sprite orange tree normal, and then this is inactive. And then the dead animation. Animation state dev. Do we have that? We do. That is sprite orange tree dead. Good. These are the sprites. Shadow offset, that all works. Do we need anything else? Orange tree hero description, target priority, doesn't matter. Name. Okay, so how much health should the tree have, guys? How much? $500? Way too much. Because you can heal them. Or shall we make it so that you cannot heal the tree? I guess that comes with playtesting, right? Why does it need HP? Because you can attack it and it can die. If it dies, it doesn't generate money. Simple as that. Hans Günther, hello there, sir. Good morning. I'll put it to 100 for now. So they die easily. But we will have meta progression. Will it respawn? Of course. Armor offset? Yeah. So it complains because update hero. Now... needs to have update orange tree. Needs to have its own thing. And I guess we do float delta time. Can the orange tree get into trouble with... Can the orange tree get into trouble with freezing and chill? I guess he can, right? So... it's gonna be some code duplication here, but it's a completely different path. So I need to have this here in an if check. Hero.hero hero type ID is hero orange tree. And then we return. Early return. So orange tree has a different path, different update path. We'll just supply that. Do we have the function called update orange tree? No, it does not exist, so we'll put that here. Oops. And obviously it also needs... I think we're changing delta time, so it needs to be a not const. Entity reference orange tree. So we know what we're talking about here. Alright, so now that we have this, it'll be a different update path. And basically, mostly nothing will happen to the orange tree. Now we need to pick and choose what we want from the orange tree. So this if check is most likely... Wait a minute. Actually, this if check can happen before the orange tree if check happens. So we can do the dev component here, and then we'll do the orange tree thing. Good. Now, for the orange tree itself, what do we want to update? Definitely we want to update buffs. Let's see, orange tree has a difference. So layer. I guess that one too. That one too. Preview ability, add color. Effects, noise timer, hit ticks. I guess all of this can happen too, so we'll move that even further down. And then we have the if shank here. Oh, we could do that even. The spawn orange's ability, if it's a couple of seconds before spawning a new orange, it'll start to glow. Most of you don't know what that means, but it essentially means that it's an indication that, oh, another orange is about to spawn. But this could also be distracting. I'll show you what that is. So this will be an update orange tree. We get the ability. Good, that would be the first. Then this can go away. Knockback. Can those be knockbacked? Can a tree change position? I don't think I want that. They will never change because that's a tree. Collider, prefabs, rec collider. I guess we could do that. Keep that. That's fine. Well, we don't do that for now. Actually, we should. That could be important later. This is the collider update. Guys, I need to quickly go to the bathroom though. So I'll let the game run. It doesn't generate money anyway. If Tangy's in its radius, dead, right?
See how fast I got far,
if Tangy
how far
dies,
I got
it
high.
doesn't generate money.
How high
Yeah.
I got there.
So you need to keep the Tangy alive and the tree alive, both. Yes. So you gotta be... that will all be balanced, but yeah. Okay, it's really
Did
annoying.
you animate the water? Are you animating the water?
I need
Will
to go
you
to the
animate
bathroom.
water?
Doesn't work.
When will you animate the water?
Shh. Never. Be right back. Who cares about some dumb water, bro?
Ola chat developers.
Yeah. So I don't think it's misogyny or misogynistic if you do that.
Is it hot or cold? Well, it's starting to get cold because I barely have anything left.
Dumb. I'm okay. Maybe if we go down... Oh god. This is where the reds are. I'm good, bro. Nah, I'm good. There's got to be a different way back. I'm not going there. How do I, like, huh?
Studio, don't even think about it, guys.
Mr. Cakez 77, the famous Twitch gentleman. The first months of your journey I thought you were kinda bad at programming and graphism, but months after it seems like you didn't give up, and it's quite impressive because I didn't know someone could be that retarded. Congrats.
Weapon at risk! JK! Hey! What? How? Shit, what do I do? Can I close the door? No, not this way! Hey! No, not this way! This is no way, bro! Yeah!
What the fuck?
I just got a dragon! God damn it!
The door is open. I should not be so loud.
Oh, this stupid error, man. Let me close the door. Didn't you say he's fairly easy yesterday? Why are you struggling? Well, the first one was, yeah, because he didn't do any damage, but this one you can't see anything.
How many clips do we have?
He's black.
He's gotten bolder? Yeah, here. I think it's a little bit light here.
Ah, that was good. I'm back, guys. Hello, you guys. So, where's this called? Update weapon and init hero. Alright, so that should not... I guess we'll return... Let's see, reset stats. Apply items. Apply skill tree. There's no skill tree for this guy. There is, but I'm not using it. Items. There's no items. Does it need to reset the stats? Yes. I love how it undoes many things at once. I hate that. It pisses me off. It pisses me off so much. You guys have no idea how much this pisses me off. Undoing 3-4 things at the same time. Every time. There we go. So this one returns because I don't want to have the default hero stuff. Default, let's call it default hero initialization. And then we can put a return here, as a comment here. Orange trees are no heroes, even when they use the same struct entity. There we go. So they are not heroes. F8.
Fuck Cakez.
Let's do control S. Replace. I think it's slash hero. We have slash orange tree slash G. Hey, I've learned. Boom. Oh. I did not learn. replace /hero with or hero dot no hero / orange tree /GC. But not the hero prefabs. Shit. Whatever, man. Listen, man. This is so bad. Whatever. Like, okay, listen. I would have been done already. This is like, I hate Vim. Vim is like the worst ever. It's dog shit fucking program. Whoever thought that Vim was a great invention, that guy is a retard. I shouldn't say that. I'm sorry. I need to learn to just use better words. Zoe will take bad stuff from me. That's not good. All right. So now here it is. Hopefully, it's not complaining now. Benji, thank you very much for following. Cakez, where's the interview video? So I can watch it and skip bits that make me cringe. People happy? I'll try to upload it today because I don't need to do many cuts for that. I hope I'll be able to do it today, and then I can link it to you if you want to. Okay, now we just built. Please run the game, man. Nice. Oh my god, bro, you're making me mad. Why are you drawing items? Draw heroes in town. And I mean, not wrong. It's bad, I know. But whatever. Entity orange. No, hero orange. There is a tree in town. Yeah, I know. The reason why the tree is in town because I unlocked that hero. And therefore, I need to have that piece of code in here. Which it will never happen, but now I have the safeguard in here, whatever. Now it shouldn't do that. Hello, Nix. How you doing? Good morning. Need to go. Bye. And Antonio, thank you so much for joining. Appreciate it. See you next time. Can you play TD on Linux with Proton? Yes, you can. Now, please work. Oh, hell yeah. It's not even drawing the tree. Awesome. Even if I have it, it won't draw it. Really cool. And that means I also cannot interact. Never mind, I can. Okay, I have an idea. Here's what we're gonna do. We spawn heroes based on the progression. We don't spawn the orange tree. Done. Done! Nice! Now we can't click it. It's not invisible. It doesn't exist. Good. What? No! Stop! Please! Which draw items call? For another orange tree? Why? Update weapon. In which scope? Draw unit. Hey. What is this if check? If we have a selected hero, which we don't, a button is an idea, and we have no hero stuck to the mouse, so we don't. And what are we looking at here? What is this for loop? Oh, of course. It is in the list to the right, because it is a dumb hero. I'm gonna lose my mind today. Okay. You know what, guys? I'm tired. It is this stupid Y offsets. I'll add that in. And then it'll finally shut up. Shut the fuck up, man. Just please. If you can't heal it, I would say at least double the health of a character. I think we'll be able to heal trees. It's fine. And then you can decide if you want to place a unit. He is tired. I'm not tired at all. No. But it is annoying. That's a different way of being tired. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. 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 Look at that. Now, all we need to do is the following. It's actually really cool. Now, we play, right? And it's updating the tree. And whenever the oranges activates, it will go. Watch. This will glow in a second. Watch. Come on, glow. I know you want to. Come on. Glow! Of course, it's not updating the abilities. I mean... Wait. No, just a second. Yeah. No, it'll glow. It will glow. Watch. Yeah, we have that. This is if 0. Does not matter. Stats. Apply items. No. Don't need to apply skill. No. Update abilities. And buffs. Regeneration? Altered delta time. This stuff. Init stat values. Okay. We do this in... let's do the entire stats scope. But... the C tree does something else, coding-wise. Number 1. I guess we don't really need to do that. C tree. It's orange tree, not C tree. It used to be a tree that spawns seeds. For those of you who remember the OGs. Now it doesn't do that anymore. Apply banners. I mean, we can apply the banners to the orange tree. That's fine. If we have some regeneration banners. We don't have a skill tree. We don't have items. But I guess we'll keep it here. We initialize back to base. Then we update the abilities. Oops. And then a tree can also have buffs, I guess. And then a tree can have regeneration and energy too, but we don't use energy, so that's it. And we have an animation delta time. Let's just do a float. Anim delta time for now. Is delta time. And then we just set it to the altered delta time. Not sure what that if check was. And then we don't have a weapon. Okay, now it should actually work. Does it automatically activate itself though? I don't think it does. So I need to... well, at least it'll grow, right? So the moment... let's see. It'll glow. Do I need to restart? Here it is. See, it glows. So now it's ready to spawn an orange. This ability. And now we need to copy the code that looks at the abilities. And activate it. That's all it needs to do, really. So let's see. And of course, this stuff only really happens if there is heroes nearby, but that'll be done in a second. Orange tree. We get the duration, if it can be activated. Then we activate it. Target data, actually don't know. We need to fill this in. Get all of this stuff. Put that in this list. Alright, so what do we need? We target ourselves. So owner is the orange tree.id. Target is the orange tree.id itself. Target component is component hero. Start position is get origin red collider of the orange tree. So basically the middle of the tree. Location could be the same. And direction could be direction left. Doesn't really matter which direction that is in. Okay, and then that's it. Was it complaining? What you complaining about, bro? Candidate function first argument const ability would lose const. Oh yeah. Then it's not const. Who cares? It's just normal. There it is. So that is the activate ability function that we do. And we don't really need to break. Because we know that it only has one ability. So I program every day to one day finish and sell my first commercial game called Cakez TD, and I will be documenting the journey on Twitch and YouTube. Where is that from? Do you know where that where was that from? That's a long one. That's an old one. Yeah. Is that on YouTube? Or is it on the Twitch description? Oh, money! You see that? Did you see the money, guys? Watch. Oh! Oh, watch. Come on. Oh. Boing. Awesome. Now all we need to do is the following. We need to activate the tree when it is not, when there's no heroes next to it. Raid and run, my man Togglebit, thank you very much for the raid. Appreciate that. Welcome everyone. Good morning. We're currently working on a game. We're adding in the last feature, which is farming money with orange trees. So you put a unit close to the orange tree and it'll start farming money for you. And then it'll grow. Like if something is close to it, then it'll grow into a better tree, like an actual active tree. So that's what we do now. Hope you guys had a good stream. It was fun. What's Togglebit been up to lately? I saw that he wrote a tutorial the other day. Oranges on ground and money on trees. Yeah, money does grow on trees. Yeah, that's how that works. Stats. I feel like we should... I mean, it needs to initialize... But it can't update. I guess we just turn delta time to 0. If there's no heroes nearby. So let's see. Oh, I have it. Do we loop over all heroes? Or do we go in chunks? The easiest would be the following. The easiest loop is entity. Reference hero in level state. Or game state, actually. Oh, it's game state spawned heroes. If is in range. Hero. Oh wait, wait. Huh? What was it? What's this again? Come on. What do you mean is in range is not here? It takes an attacker and a target. Yeah, okay. So if the orange tree is in range of the hero, then we break out of this loop and we set the orange tree dot animation state to animation state idle 2, which is the active. Set the orange tree to active. And here we reset that back to idle normal. This is setting it to inactive. And the reason why I need comments here is because I'm reusing something that has a different meaning, a different name. So it's important to put a comment here so that whenever I come back to this and I will have forgotten what I coded here, which when you write a lot of code, that's just what happens. I know that, oh, that means inactive. That means active. Now that it's active, we can set delta time to something. So for example, if orange tree, basically we can say, well, delta time is orange tree must be in animation state idle 2. Then we keep it active, otherwise we set delta time to 0. That means we don't update. Only update if active. And now we can, I guess we raise that. Is that complaining? Why is this complaining? Oh, animation time is state. There we go. That true poor intelligence working overtime? Bro, that's just 40,000 lines of code. What you talking about? That's not much. Maybe reset it as well. Else it'll be stuck on glow. Oh, you're right. This if check here should only happen past here. Or we say if we only do the glow when it's active. I can't return early, guys. That's the problem. I don't think I can return here in this if check. Or if data time is 0, I don't think I can return because I need to reset this. I need to let buffs run out. If it's not active, I feel like buffs should run out too. And regeneration should still kick in. Now that's an issue. Should it? Let's say the orange tree is not active. There's no heroes nearby. Should I still apply regeneration to myself? Probably not. Should I update the abilities? No. Should I update buffs? So like, for example, let's say the tree is burning and nothing is nearby. Should the tree still burn and take damage? I feel like it should, because it's burning. It doesn't magically stop burning because it's no longer active. So it can still die. Right? I use Clang GD, yeah. Clang D, whatever that's called. What do you guys think? Should it still burn? Should the buff still expire? I feel like the generation doesn't work, right? So if I'm healing the tree, that should still happen, but it shouldn't update the abilities. So we don't even need this if check here, I think. If anything, we do this. If we are in the animation state too, so we are active. Then we update the abilities, so we count down and we do the color. And I think updating the abilities and stuff like that. Oops. But I hate how you do multiple things in one go. I hate that so much. Stop. Okay, wait. This should be here. I think this is the right position. Updating abilities, and we are doing that. And since I can only do this if I'm actually in this animation state, then the easiest solution for this would be to do an early return, because I think that's easier to read. So if we are not active, we cannot use abilities. How about this? And then all of this stuff, just that. When I'm going to Modrico? No, never. Why? Clang D's, how you good? How you doing, Mr. Athano, man? How's your game coming along, bro? Did he drop OpenGL? Yes, me to watch. OpenGL didn't give me good error messages, and I did not understand what I was doing wrong. Pike, Benji, and Tomato, thank you guys for following. I appreciate that. Are we good now? Now we need to figure out. Actually, I think we're already good. Oh, the tree doesn't have enough range, does it? Thought it has more range. Wait, it resets itself? To base? Why? So then I obviously cannot have anyone in range. Why does it reset the stats like that? Is it this debug? Prefetch base stats. Maybe it's this. Let's see. Is it this if check? Only up to... Wait, that's also bad. That one was wrong. Oh. No, it goes back. So that's not this here. Then it has to be in its stat values. %. Apply items in skill tree. Let's try to apply the skill tree. What does that do? No, nothing changes. So for some reason... the base value for the tree... Let's see, orange tree. Dot stats. Values on stat range. What is this? It's 22. Huh. Then why is it bigger initially? Why is this bigger here? This is more... Shouldn't this be... Wait, what is 22? Oh, maybe it uses the weapon here as well, and there is no weapon. Something. How about this? Let's sell. Oh, we can't sell. When I first go here, how much is it? 36. Why? I set it to 22, not 36. Where's that coming from? It's in spawn hero. Let's see what happens here. And then we just keep this entire thing. Make a new one and we call it hero instead of orange tree. Here's 0. Aha. Oh, because hero is a pointer. Hey, it's 36. So it stores this wrong, which means init hero of type is wrong. But why? What am I doing wrong here? I set it to 22. And then it's calling reset stats. So it sets all of it to base, which is normal. And then it returned. How? Okay, wait, that's odd. Cakez, I'm really looking forward to your reaction on the new capsule art. Yeah? The Nix is still working on it. I'm excited too. Like, hopefully. I like the work in progress so far. Oh, you do? Really? That's cool. Oh, base value is 22, is it? It's 22. Refresh cache of skill tree. Wait, it just initialized a different hero and now we are talking about hero 2. Huh? Hero type 82? How was it initializing the... Oh, I see. Fine, let's do that. Prefabs. That's the orange tree, and then we do dot stats, dot values on stat range. If you're telling me it's 22, so then how come when you spawn a hero, brother? Nani? Hey. It's still the same. Okay. Home. Why you lying to me? How the fuck? What the hell, bro? Why is it 36? What? Hey! Stop! Where's that coming from?
Hello, Cakez.
Sup, Cakez. Hello, mister. Start by selling a balloon to kids, then upgrade your balloon to a better item that sells for more. Upgrade your storage wallet so you can hold more before depositing to bank. You can buy bigger shoes. Upgrade to being scary. Hide in cornfield, scare people
Mixed
passing by.
review.
My idea
Check.
for Cakez 77 simulator.
Check. Unbalanced game. Check.
Has nothing to do with the shit code,
Check.
man.
Yapping all day. Check.
Nani. So then something in its level has to be causing this. 100%. 1,000,000%. Because there's no other way. Yes. Don't you dare initialize my level, bro. Okay, so at the start it's fine. Let's do at the end. Right? Scripted units. It's got to be here somewhere. I can feel it. Aha. Okay. Spawns a couple of heroes. Yeah. Good. Init level. Aha. Hey. So, okay, when does that happen? You're lying. Okay, we'll figure this out. I'm just gonna go one by one. When does it happen? When you're changing? Because that's some bullshit. Break. Yeah, we don't have error messages. Fixed update loop. Update game. Oh god, that's annoying. Rendering. Okay, fine. We'll figure it out when we back in game. Shit. I think it updated already. Fuck. It updated already. Oh my god. Why? Wait. Control Shift F. Hero prefabs. That can't be too much. Here. This is a copy. Aha. Commented out. Yeah. Rect Collider. Ja. It's an update hero. Here's a reference. What is this? Display skill tree. I'm not displaying the skill tree. Initialize here. It's got to be this. It has to be this. Where's that? When is that happening? Oh, when that happens here. And then over here, that's a const. So here's no problem. It's not changed. Then this, either this or this one here. What is this? Game action. But draw hero. Oh, it's gotta be the hero list. 100%. It has to be here. I think it's here. Yes. It has to be here. We found it. 100% it's here. It applies items or something there. Yeah. So whenever this 22 changes to like 30, that's where the place is wrong. Yeah, okay, like this fixed update loop thing is annoying. Spawning a bunch of heroes, but it's still 22, you see that? Initializing the level is still 22. Aha. Aha! It's gotta be here. Reset stats. Apply items. Skill tree? Okay, okay. It's not here yet. But wait, actually, hero is, this is not the same, right? Hero data. Hero type ID. Is actually the defender. So let's wait for the tree. Here it is. Aha! I don't have any items, bro. You have no items. What you talking about? It has no items. You stupid? So then it goes here. It does nothing. Ah, I see. Weapon. Gets weapon, gets nothing. That is the side, that is white. I see what it's doing here. It's getting a white sprite which has a size of 1. So this gets converted to either 0 or 1. And then weapon distance is 14. And it looks like this is more than 1. Because it's... Oh, it's actually 0.9. So then 22 plus 14 is 36. And then plus 0.9. There it is. Sprite range. I know that sprite range for weapons is bad. And we will actually change the range. We will add a stat range to weapons. It's on the list of things to do. Haven't done that yet. It's just a bunch of coding. Okay, cool. Yeah, so that's the issue. But we will not have the unlocked tree here. So... I mean... It's bad to code it like this, but that's the fastest solution. And that's what I'm gonna do. Whatever. I should actually do a copy, but we are already running out of stack trays. This should be a copy, and then it doesn't really matter. Because these prefabs should not be changed. I'm using a reference here to not overuse the stack too much. And we already got a stack overflow the other day. You guys remember? So it kind of is better to do it that way. There we go. Okay, so now we need a good range for the tree. 22 is not enough. What should we get? $44 is probably also not enough. Let's test 44. I'd have a function is excluded from, so you later add, or yeah, but that will be the only unit I add. I'm at the point in development where we know what we want, right? So... Okay, let's see what happens. Wait, that's definitely in range. What you talking about? There's 100% a unit there. There's no way that this does not reach to the other guy. Absolutely not. This has got to be true. Yeah, so you're lying. Great. Yeah. Oh, I see what it is. I mean, it's kind of bad, but orange tree. Dot a sprite ID is orange tree dot animation sprites on orange tree dot animation state. Yeah. Cakez project doesn't support more than 16 functions. I don't need a function for this, bro. Oh! Oh! Hey! Why you not... Where? Hey! Why you not turn off? Bro, you... Huh? Idle too? He's in range of himself. Yep. Okay, awesome. Oh, yeah. Watch this, guys. There's one more thing we can do. Watch. So, hero, stuck to mouse. Watch this. It'll blow your mind. What's that? Uh-huh. Let me find it. I think it's here. Right? Collision with other heroes. No, wait. It's not here. Where's that? The healer. Was it in... Draw attack range. Yeah, here. Indicate if other heroes are inside the healing area. And then we can do another if check. An else if. Indicate if other heroes are inside the orange tree activation area. And then if the other hero is a hero orange tree. Self-reinforcing forest. Yeah, like the tree starts giving you money when you put something close. Now, it's not animated, which makes it really difficult to see that this is actually a unit. But I will hand place these around in the level. And then when you place something near, it'll activate. Ignore trees around it as well. In case you have 2 trees. I guess you're right, yeah. Remind me, okay? Remind me. Spawned hero add color. Now this is where we have to figure out what color the tree should be. It should be yellow, right? So, is that yellow? But it's not drawing the indicator. So the only thing that it does is if I'm selecting this and then it selects these 2. Which is not what I want. And this is yellow. Oh, so ugly. Red. Green. So that's not what I want. I mean, it slightly makes them brighter. Maybe more green than red. Yeah. I mean, red, green, blue. Maybe no red. Green and blue together. What would that be? That makes it more blue, huh? I mean, don't know what a yellow is, to be honest. Does it matter? Let's do this for now. It doesn't matter. Okay. How do I find the draw attack range indicator for the healer, though? I mean, we can search for is hero healer. There's only 3 places. Draw attack range indicator. We saw that just now. Healer starts with heal, yeah. Chunks. If it's healer, here. That's when it draws a radius, and we just copy that. Or do we, guys, Do we just do an OR check here and use the same code? For now. That could also work. The Hugo, thank you very much for following. A Wind follower as well. It's not a solution, bro. Now look, watch. Delete. Delete. Here. You see that? And now I can tell whether I'm close to the tree or not. And the same thing happens with healers. Like I place a healer, I can now tell that I'm inside the healer range or this tree range, and then it shows this yellow circle. I thought about using a different color, but I guess for now, that's good enough, right? And then it activates. And hey, wait! I don't need to do anything! Guys! The moment I place a tree, the color appears. And so, the more people, like at some point, someone is gonna notice, oh wait, I can place a unit close here? You see that? So I think that's already all I need. It's not obvious? Yeah, it doesn't have to be that obvious. Because, you know why? Because the trees will only start spawning at level 3 and onwards. So the moment you start encountering these dead trees, you realize, oh wait, you need to make the tree shine or something though, otherwise it looks like art. I don't want to do art right now, bro. Like, I feel like that's good enough. Watch. I feel like that's enough. But what I can do is change grow oranges. God, I love this. Wait, grow. Wait, is it spawn oranges? Is that the one here? Yeah, so cooldown, let's say it's 6 seconds. AoE is fine. And then it gives us 2 oranges. Let's see, calculator. 5 times 2 is 10. So it's less oranges than before, but it's still crazy. Let's start with 2 oranges. 1. 2-frame animation cakes. I use this stream to feel better, kind of like ASMR. I leave it in my second screen and sometimes glance over to remember. It could be... I feel like I should ban you. It's very toxic. Yeah, actually toxic person in chat. Like I show we ban Ninx. Real toxic, I'm not gonna lie, actually. How did the interview go yesterday in the end? Oh, Tidspin, welcome, bro. Good, thanks for asking, bro. Ninx is a very nice person, nice to me always. Yeah, I saw that in Discord. You guys were having a great discussion, I have to say, yeah. You were very mature about it too. I appreciate it, yeah. Guys, you just wait, okay? I'm farming knowledge right now. Just wait a bit. When my knowledge tips over, it will at some point, you will all be blown away. Just wait. Yeah, just wait. No, it's the truth. It's the truth, okay? At some point, you keep digging. At some point, you're gonna hit something, okay? Guys, we keep digging. We do not stop, okay? Every time there's a pickaxe, a breaks, we get a new one. We just do not stop. Just wait. This might be better. Watch. We'll put one here. Watch. Damn, that's... Watch. So much faster. Faster now? No? Did I not build this or something? Ah, so it updated that, but it didn't update. Oh yeah, initial cooldown. There we go. Just wait, guys. Who are you? Cakez, what's left to do with Tangy TD? No bullshit, no extra features, no core mechanics changes. What's left to do to actually release the game? I can't just be whatever you feel like, or we will be on year 7 soon. No. What's left to do is, and we are actually almost done with this, is find a way to create an incentive to not devball every single map. And that is the ads. Fine, I'll wait. I will wait. Like the big W. I will wait. I don't know. Like, this is a W. I will wait. Just wait. Yeah. When you're back, let me know. Okay, so this gotta be it. 2 L's is a W. Throwing up signs here, true. Right, guys, let's see. Ooh. Bro, you can't be serious. It's gotta happen every second. Yes. Oh, I like that a lot. Look at this. The money, guys. Look at that. I love it. But why is the initial cooldown so high? What if I don't do that? What happens then? Didn't you already implement 4 different versions of the money tree, Bozo? Yeah, I know. I did, yes. This is the last. Oh, now it's immediately. Okay, so then... let's just set it on a 3-second cooldown then, whatever. Guys, I don't need to animate water to sell this game, stop. It's not a solution, bro? No, I called it incentive. You need to listen. It is an incentive. It is not a solution, but an idea, and it could work. Okay, I'm making it so that you can put your heroes closer to the tree, because it's really annoying. Let's get... yeah, let's see here. That's better. I think it's fine. You can't get too close to them, but close enough. I could even make this 14, then that's 2 pixels less. Ads are over, did you answer? Yeah, okay. So essentially what is left in the game to do is to create an incentive for players not to only do... what's it called? Not only do devballing. Make the tree take less space. Yeah, you don't like that? So like 8 or something? Is that bad? Really do not like that? Like that? So you can put things closer? Why is my wife calling every day? Is everything alright? Let me see if my wife's it's okay.
Imager? Before C++. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, man, fuck. Oh. Oh god.
Water not being animated, okay, bro.
Great meme, man. 20 years older because of C++.
Thank you. Okay. Good, so we have implemented the orange tree. Let's see if we can kill it. What happens when enemies approach it? Do they die? And what does it look like? Aha. Uh-huh. Oh my god! Maybe it shouldn't show the gravestone. What do you guys think? Trees on the road could be cool as well, to be honest, Cakez. Maybe. But I would probably create like a patch of grass. A small patch of grass where it looks like the tree like grew into the road, right? To make it visually more like, let's say, makes sense. Trees at roadblock as road blockers. Maybe. So now, since we have the tree, I don't have much more time to actually implement all of the upgrades. But one of the upgrades for the tree could be that the ability they get or they have is level 2, and therefore it generates more oranges. And then also trees cannot look at themselves. So that means update orange tree. I think I shouldn't do the gravestone. What do you guys think? I mean, it does draw the gravestone in update hero. Here, draw. Maybe we just don't draw the gravestone? Where's the gravestone? Oh, it's in draw enemy, draw hero. No. Oh, it's draw entity. Think. Gravestone. Here. If the hero is dead, and entity dot hero type ID has to not be orange tree. Hello all, hello there, Django. How you doing, man? Good morning, guten Tag. Yeah, guten Tag, bro. Trees and road blockers. Yeah, could be. We could use that. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, my wife's calling again. She's trying to use the laptop with the TV, and she's unable to do it. That's the sunflower plus walnut combo. Did you not listen to the guy yesterday? Yoink as much as you can, bro. What you talking about?
That's actually a strategy because you have longer iframes.
Hell yeah, mother! Oh! Keep spamming your attacks! Yes, bro! Keep spamming them! Boom, boom, boom!
Yes. I'm back. Okay. It's time to place some trees. Pre-place some trees. And figure out if this is OP or not. Because you're effectively getting 2 oranges every 6 seconds. So 2 divided by 6. Hate that. Is 0.3 oranges a second.
I don't like
if I have 3 trees,
stuff,
that is an orange per second.
It's
quite a lot.
Removed. I can totally understand that. However, it's really important for me to share this because I'm
Guys,
tired
I'm
of
not
these
muted.
stupidly overhyped trailers that are designed to sell non-existent products and fool you into buying their crap.
Guys,
this has to stop, and the
I
best
am
way to
not
do that is to
muted.
spread awareness.
Okay, you think I'm stupid? Stop now. Yes, you are muted. I am not. Okay, let's see. So, yeah, I saw that you. I guess you linked a recommendation. I don't see the link, bro. If Ninx, if you have another link, I've been playing an indie game, Cast and Chill. Can you link it? It wasn't ignored. Just didn't have time. Need to implement the tree. So now we have the tree, which means we need to go into deep forest. Deep forest. And we'll pre-place some heroes. And those will be the trees. I wonder what type of data type is that? Is that just a type ID? Yeah, and position, so nothing groundbreaking. And this stuff will, I think it goes here.
Pull up a chair by the hearth.
And that is an array, of course. Right? Yeah, so hero orange tree, and the position would be, and I don't know why this is not, maybe it's Shift C or something. Ah, here it is. So we need a position. I'll probably update this. Let's see if I can do that. Here. Hopefully dual grid works and doesn't destroy that. It looks like it does work. So that would be great. Nice. So I want to make that a bit bigger. Then stop editing tiles, deleting this stump, and then I'll put a tree here in the middle. That would be the first tree. And I might actually put a tree here too. So 2 trees. Guys, stop following and unfollowing. I saw that. Now you lost your streak. Is that really important for you?
Try that. What does restart mean? My computer? Or Steam?
Love the game, man. I tell you guys, if you haven't played Dark Souls 1 yet, play
This is
the game.
ridiculous. Steam?
It's amazing. I love it.
I knew this was gonna happen!
Okay. 120, 290, 120. Let's test that. There we go. This clip is gold. This was crazy annoying.
Oh my god!
Oh, yes.
What happened? What did I do? No, I'm sorry.
Nice.
What the fuck is that? Microsoft Office? I didn't want to start that trash. Jesus, I'm sorry. Oh my god.
Okay, awesome. So now I can design this map. Okay, guys, where do we put a tree? Up there and where else? Do we put a tree here in the middle of the map? And then we remove this Tannenbaum in English? Cakez, read Nick's message. I've been here since winter. I don't need a streak. Yeah, okay. I mean, listen, I missed it. It is how it is. Okay. I'll put one... I mean, we could. Yeah, why not? We'll put one here. Safe. Good stuff. Listen to Apple feedback. I don't know where. Steam? Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'll look. I mean, but that I've seen the game, but it's a 2D side-scroller game. So like, it's not top-down. We've seen that before, and the game is all about being very, very beautiful, which it is. Yeah, we've seen that before. I don't think I can implement this type of water, because the perspective is different, right? And so what we would do, if we were to actually do that, you could use it. It's procedurally generated. I don't know if I could, because it sounds like a lot of work. Not sure. What was the game made in? Like, I need to think about time. A Unity engine, yeah. I need to think in terms of time. What we could do is like, what is her name again? Something dev on YouTube. Guys, what's her name? Like that lady. The end of Pirates. Stop. We need something here, guys. What is it? Jazz codes? Yeah, thank you. Yeah. So she made a really awesome tutorial, and that actually fits exactly the type of perspective that I have. But we're not doing it until I have good enough content, you guys. Doesn't the tree disable the bonus? You're right. That's actually a good question. Is it better to wait? Good question. I think I know what to do. It's... Okay, wait. If I remember correctly, when I activate an ability, I do minus equals. So that means it can activate again. Which means whenever we do a round preview and we click on that, then it looks at the user abilities, but it also reduces the cooldown. Good question. If hero type ID is hero orange tree, then ability pointer grow oranges, which it should have get ability hero ability grow oranges. grow oranges. Dot data dot time passed. And I think it's minus equals or plus equals. Let me test. Activate ability. The very end. It is minus equals. So that's it. We do minus equals, and that is the reduce cooldown of user abilities. Time left. Wait, is that it? Nee. I click the button. Plus equals time left. Okay. Wait, it needs to be plus equals? And we could even do a text as well. But it'll most likely just be... So we do that. And then the text position would just be get collider origin from the hero. Let's test. That could be it. Did I save this? The background? Alright, let's test. Minus 0 sec. Okay. Wait a minute. Generate that on the UI, please. World to UI. Yeah. Let's just see. Oh my god! That's amazing! That was great! Did you see? Oh my god, oh my god, I'm... Uh-oh. I think I'm destroying the chair. Fuck. Uh-oh. Come on! That's not good. Oh shit. Oh shit. Uh-oh. I need a new chair. Fuck. Oh, I'm destroying it. Oh shit. I'm too fat, man. God damn it. Ashley, wait, I'm sorry. Shit. I think that's fine though. Get one from... I'm gonna bring my chair that I have at home here, I guess. We have 2 chairs there. It's great to sit with my wife. But I guess like this one is disintegrating. Shit. Whatever. I mean, it's quite uncomfortable too. Damn, that's amazing. Guys, the cool thing is the following. Watch. I'll show you. Here. Watch when I start early. Watch. Here, when I click, look at the tree. Wait a minute. Here, watch. Oh my god! I feel like I don't even need to do the floating text for the time. Because it doesn't matter. Because I just need to show that it spawns 3 oranges. Like it skipped time. That's actually really cool. Ha ha ha! Awesome. Man, these rats are crazy. What happened to exercise ball chair? Too much work, to be honest. Hello AIM on YouTube, how you doing? I like Super Castlevania from my back. Dark Souls 3 is the equivalent to it. I'll be playing Dark Souls 3 at some point too, yeah. When this game is released, guys, that's when we start. That is when we start going and playing games again. I'll put a tree here too. Maybe somewhere here. It's not gonna be in 5 years wrong. Just wait. Okay, you're wrong. And you know that. 516 to 280. There we go. I think two orange trees is fine. Cakez, love of my life. I miss you and your games. I'm hungry. I'll implement the UI when I have time tonight, hopefully. I have a lot more work to do, so I gotta leave you guys. Hope you had fun today. We got the last bit of content into the game. I'll playtest this a little bit in the level with these 2 trees. There will be 2 seed trees in the level. One here, one here. And yeah, hopefully it'll be fun. Hopefully you guys like it. And we can build upon this. So I'll do an update patch with this. And then tomorrow we're going to build the upgrades for this tree. So essentially we can give the tree more radius. We can make it more durable, generate more oranges. We can give units that are close to the tree a buff where they deal more damage, or they take less damage, or they regenerate life, stuff like this. So I hope you guys enjoyed today. I had fun. Hope you guys do. I'll see you all tomorrow. Hope you have a good day. Peace. I'll send you over to Jackie Coates. She's still working on her Steam game. Wish her good luck. And see you guys tomorrow. Peace. Bye-bye. On YouTube. Thank you guys for joining. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye, guys. Peace.